Oh, I didn't make my drink. Okay.
What is this?
This is Zip Fizz.
Okay.
Zip Fizz.
Oh, is it like energy?
Yeah.
Like
but
B12?
It might be crack.
It might
What's
be.
in it? Is there anything good in it?
I don't know. Vitamins?
Are you sure? See, you tell my son.
No, he wants to drink Bang.
Right, but he said that you said it was actually good for you.
Let me see.
I think that's vitamins.
Is Bang good for you? Because I think you
don't
have to be
know.
18 to drink it.
Vitamin C, vitamin E.
I don't know.
I don't feel like that's good for you.
B6.
If you have to be 18
I mean,
to drink it. Your heart might explode.
Isn't like too many apples bad for you too?
No. I don't think so.
You'll just have gas.
Yeah, if you eat like 8 oranges, that's bad for you.
Why?
Because anything of too much is bad.
But why is 8 the number?
That's just the number I said.
Like 30, okay, but 8, that's not bad.
I don't know. Everything changes.
Are we rolling?
Yes, we're rolling. I'm not going to look at that camera. Don't look at it. Okay, here's my funny story. So, hold on. I can't do 2 things at once. Ooh. I'm going to edit this out. Oh, it's taking so long to drop in there. All right. This video is brought to you by Zip Fizz. That's a lie. So today was the first day I worked out.
Oh.
Since your run?
Since I ran.
Since the
Yeah,
operation.
I got my stitches out today.
Okay.
Oh.
Which was wild. Have you ever got stitches out?
Yes.
No, I think I've only ever had that.
And staples.
No, I have. Yeah. Staples.
Yeah, it was wild. They like pick up the little ball and they like cut it. I didn't feel anything. It was weird.
What's the little ball?
Where the stitch ties.
I guess.
Yeah, where you tie the stitch.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it.
This is a weird sensation, but you'll itch, but you won't be able to satisfy it because your nerves are all jacked up. And so you'll be wanting to scratch somewhere. You'll want to scratch the area that you think it is, but it will not satisfy you. It's the weirdest thing.
I was dealing with this all day today, scratch free, until you said that, and now I want to freaking scratch my leg right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, right now. Oh, I gotta make a timer on my thing. Okay, so my funny story is I got my stitches taken out. Today I worked out for the first time ever. For the beginning of the year, I ran every day, starting January the 1st till like 137 or 6 days
That's
later.
crazy.
Which was amazing.
Yeah.
And literally once I stopped my 136 day running streak, I almost got like, not depressed. That's a super big word. But for like a day or two, I was like, I guess I was super sad, not depressed. So that was, I don't know. I think that's 2 months away, or it's been 2 months since I worked out. Let's just say 2 months. So today I got my stitches out. I'm going to work out. I have on my dresser this white bag, and I'm like, I'm going to pour this pre-workout in. I'm going to drink it. So I poured it in there, shook it up, and started chugging it. The white bag is pure sugar.
Oh my gosh.
Not pre-workout.
What
So
is it doing?
This guy that I went to that I work with, he left, and at the office there's a coffee. You kind of either people buy sugar and they put it there, or you bring your own sugar. Well, this guy had his little Ziploc bag of sugar, and he left to he had another job, and he gave me his sugar. Like he passed it to me, like, here, man.
You should mention that you work at a Bible college.
I work at a Bible college. It's not like crystal meth or whatever, but so this was like a month and a half ago. I just took the sugar home and I put it on my desk and I just forgot about it. And so when it was,
did it help you work out? I feel like
no, I threw up.
Oh,
so I got some good pre-workout which was super strong. I probably shouldn't have taken the whole scoop. And literally, I felt like my heart was going to explode, but in a good way. It's in a good way.
Is there a good way for that?
I mean,
Your heart exploding? No.
go ahead and comment right now. No one comments. It's okay. So I'm working out. I'm doing this lift thing, and literally, I could feel like the sugar circulating in my body. It was terrible.
I can't even eat anything before I work out. I have
nothing. I don't eat anything either.
I've done that before, and the whole time, they get you down there on the floor and you're doing burpees and mountain climbers, and it's like,
how do you're supposed to eat something?
No,
like 30 minutes before, like a little banana. It gives you energy.
On Sunday, I wake up with energy.
Oh,
Nah.
Is that because you get a lot of sleep?
Yes, because I'm rested.
Please help us, Jesus.
No, we used to work out on Sundays at 3:00. There was a bar class, and so we would go do that class. And, but we always had lunch.
Yeah.
So now that we have 2 services, we don't do that because there's no time. But it was always like a little, especially if we went to like Hunky's or something.
Oh, yeah.
That burger and fries is
It's
rough,
making its way.
rough on an ab workout.
Yeah.
I went to Hunky's the other day. Oh my gosh. I remember in my little 136-day streak, there would be like, the Sundays was the worst day. Church, and then come home and eat, and then we go to Whataburger, and literally I got the number 2 double cheese, I added bacon with jalapenos. I ate that, and then literally an hour later I ran my mile or whatever.
Ooh.
It was awful.
Yeah, I would
That's not
think
good.
so.
I almost threw up.
Do you ever you don't work out in the gym? Oh yeah, maybe you do. Do you?
I am going to start now. The beginning of the year, the only thing I did was run.
Okay.
But I don't know what I'm going to do now.
So how many miles did you get up to?
Altogether, I mean, the minimum I would run was a mile. The minimum.
Okay.
I think the max run I did was like maybe 7.
Wow.
But usually it was an average of at least 2 miles.
Okay.
So how did
sweating
running
so bad.
7 miles, how did that feel?
Well, amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to a point, you have to build up your endurance.
Sure.
But I could have, once I passed like 2 miles, but I have to eat oatmeal. Mm-hmm. Like that was like my number 1 secret to run. If I know that I want to hit 3+ miles,
you need those carbs.
I would eat a bowl of oatmeal maybe 3 hours before I run.
Okay.
And and once I did that, I could run with no problem. I'm like sweating. Are y'all sweating? I'm like
fine.
dying.
I'm good.
Cause I want to itch my ankle and I feel.
You itch your ankle.
Go for it.
Man, I'm gonna turn this.
I mean, it's not cool.
Hey,
don't
I'm
know
gonna
why.
need a blanket. Okay, I have one.
I feel like because it's my hair.
Did you push?
I don't know how to
Push
work
the
this.
green button.
Done. 72,
No.
Now go
You've got
down.
it.
Go
You
down.
got it.
58.
No.
56.
Derek, do not watch this. No. Okay, just push done. Just push done.
Done.
Yeah, that'll make it come
I'm
on.
like dying. Oh.
If it gets down to 56 in here, I'm out.
I secretly want to cut my hair. I just
No
feel
way,
like
you're part of the John Wick.
I know.
group.
I know your
Matt,
husband's.
He wants to cut his almost every day. He fixed his own hair today for the first time, but I was half asleep, so I didn't get to see it. But I've been fixing his hair since he broke his arm.
Do they have a pack again? Because I remember didn't they grow their hair out a long
that
time
was
ago?
Derek and Eric.
Do they have something like that?
No, it was just
No.
They just
truly-
doing it?
At the same time, they both, like, unbeknownst to
decided,
each other.
Yeah.
And Chewy from CFNI did that too, and they were like, no,
It just came from, for Derek, like, really kind of me, because he's had kind of the same haircut for a minute.
Matt wanted to be Bradley Cooper in
Star is Born.
Star Is Born. So that's where it came from. That was all, he was purely motivated by that movie.
I wanted Derek to grow it out after I saw that. So, maybe. Anyways. But it kind of came from that. Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't know what to do with his hair to change it up. So, to me, the natural thing is let's just let it grow and see what happens.
It's changed.
Well, at CFNI, there's Christ for the Nations where I work. They have archives. Archives?
Archives.
Archives.
Not archives.
Did I say that? Probably. But every year or two, Derek has a completely different look.
You think so?
Yeah. Like there was one where he had a super mustache, one where he had long hair, one where he had the undercut, and
I feel like the undercut was the thing he had for too long.
Matt had a clean cut. He didn't do the undercut, but he had a clean cut for a long time, and that's what. And then he had a total man crush on Bradley Cooper, and so he would want to throw it
The
out.
thing is, I think Derek looks really great with that undercut.
yeah,
kind of.
that's probably my favorite look.
Matt's had a buzz haircut.
But how long can you wear the same hairdo? You know.
Well, when I was a popo, I had high and tight number 1 fade for
Did you do
years.
a flat top?
No, not a
Good.
flat
Yeah,
top.
that wouldn't be.
Not a.
somebody had Oh, I think it was Ian's hair was all crazy, and I think Steven, my brother-in-law, was like, "You're Josh Cassady Jr." It was like super big.
Is that cool or bad?
No, it's good. It's good.
I'd say good.
Ian has fantastic hair.
Yeah, it's nice.
He's got great hair.
It's lovely. So what do y'all do when y'all work out? Do y'all have a program?
I was actually going to tell you this. If you're going to just go to the gym, Steven introduced me to the Murph workout. And
Murph?
so like I do a quarter Murph. If I'm going to go do free workout. And that's like run a quarter mile, do a series of push-ups, squats, and what are these? I
can't do those. Pull-ups.
Not pull-ups.
Pull-downs?
Not even pull-downs. I'm sorry.
Is that a word?
Just presses. Overhead presses is what.
Oh, with the dumbbells? With the dumbbells?
Yeah. You do 3 rounds of those, and it's like 10, 20, 30 or 30.
Build up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then do another quarter mile. And it's a good 25-minute workout. I don't do that very often because we go to a lot of classes. Mm-hmm. You could go to classes.
Do y'all do yoga? I don't want to do yoga, but I heard it's like amazing for you.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, have you ever heard of DDP? He's a wrestler. He has this thing called DDP yoga.
Yeah.
He has the inspirational video where this guy was like a vet.
I saw that.
He's like overweight with crutches.
And he started
He
doing
couldn't
like
even stand up. Now he could like stand on his head and balance.
From doing yoga?
It's
Seriously,
a really great
crazy.
video.
It's pretty crazy.
That is.
You got to watch it. It will make you want to do something immediately after you watch it. But I was going to say also, so I haven't worked out in 2 months. I did a little 20-minute weight lift thing, and the rest of the day I felt amazing.
Yeah.
I felt so good. I want to eat. Today's July 1st, so I'm doing like a little. I want to read Proverbs 1 and Psalms 1 as the day, like I did my 30-day challenge thing, and I want to work out every day and eat better because when I wasn't working out, I was eating so bad.
Yeah.
Like one more burger won't hurt. So
I was like that too. Like it's like if I'm in it, I'm in it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm gonna eat right, I eat right, and I kind of feel like condemnation if I mess up. You know?
Yeah.
But if I'm off, burgers and fries, whatever, I'll do, and then I feel bad, really bad, physically, not emotionally. Not
Probably
like crying
maybe
over eating a burger,
but there is some emotional.
Yeah.
There is some emotional refreshing and a little bit of a endorphin rush when you do eat right. There is a chemical thing that happens.
Like for Derek and I, after we got back from vacation, we're like, okay,
yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah,
no bread.
Yeah.
Is that what y'all doing?
Well, I'm kind of more. I'm doing more like paleo, which is even stricter, but Derek's basically
like no carbohydrates at all. Or
Derek's
something?
doing. He goes, I'm doing no grains, but I had a sandwich. And so Kayla goes, so you're doing no bread, no grains, but sandwiches,
but bread. No, here's the thing about Derek. It's so annoying. Like all he has to do is like one day not eat carbs, and he loses like 10 pounds. It's really frustrating.
My brother's like that.
Yeah,
He'll eat like a full pizza from Papa John's and then like not gain an ounce. I'll have one fry from Whataburger. My face swells up like I'm dying.
Yeah, So I'm always like, don't be too strict because I don't want him to get like, too skinny. But anyways, in that, so we started like we went cold turkey, quit eating junk for like 3 days. I was like, you just feel like your body's detoxing,
Oh my God. I had this thought a month ago and it just popped up. I want to make a YouTube video because I'm doing podcasts, and I have like 3 different videos that I filmed that's there just sitting, but I just don't have the whatever to edit it. But I want to do a video where I wear my GoPro, or I just have my GoPro on me, and just to show all of the temptations of food that I pass up. Nope. See that cheeseburger right there? I'm not gonna. But I think that will help me not do it.
Yeah,
I think it will.
It's an accountability camera.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to do that. Mm-hmm. What was you gonna say?
Well, I was just thinking about how it is a daily,
dude.
It is a moment by moment discipline, especially when you have little kids in the house who, like she's doing this family wide, so they're all kind of.
I mean, minus Max, but yeah.
But we like summer. I stock the house. Mm-hmm. Because they're hungry every 12 minutes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And
How old are they again?
mine are 14, 10, and 7.
Yeah.
And so I just leave them to their own devices, and which is terrible. That's not a parenting tip.
I thought we were about to get into that. All right.
No, but
stock the house.
so it's been, but I have it in my house. So I have to exercise discipline on what I'm really going to take in that day.
Do y'all meal prep, or do y'all have like a go-to, okay, I'm going to eat eggs, I'm going to eat fruit, I'm going to eat...
She's like, puts it all out in a spreadsheet, all the stuff that she needs to buy. She's good at that.
Dang, really?
No.
Yes, you do.
I go with a list. I can't shop without a list. That gives me anxiety.
I'm that
can't
way
do
too.
That. But I definitely, I definitely meal plan. Like I don't make a list that doesn't make sense. Like, so I know what we're going to eat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday if I'm doing that. But listen, I haven't been to the I went to the grocery store last week for the first time since before school let out, because it was bonkers. Like we had our conference, and then we had camp, and then we had camp, and then we had one little down week, but it was also Father's Day. And so we had family in town, and then we had camp.
Yep.
And then we had another conference. And then we're here doing a podcast. Like, who has time to cook a meal? I haven't had time.
So what do you do then? What do you eat?
Oh, we've been eating out. But last week is when I went to the grocery store for the first time, and we are on we're on a fish diet.
Pierce is one of these kids. He's like eating breakfast, asking me what we're gonna have for lunch.
They do that in the summer.
I'm like, bro,
in the summer,
you gotta back off. That's all he's thinking about. But he's trying to eat better. So I'm proud of him for that. But it has made it hard for me because he's on me all the time.
Yeah.
And then snacks for eating healthy. You know, you've got
nuts,
fruit, nuts.
Golly, man.
Beef jerky.
Ooh, I need to buy some of that.
Yeah.
That was good beef jerky.
Beef jerky's okay?
Yeah, it depends on the brand.
The sodium, I thought, was like super high. I'm like dying. Like I feel like I'm just sweating all over y'all.
Coming on.
I don't know what's wrong with me.
Let me look.
I feel like I'm just like pouring sweat on y'all. I might edit that out too. I'm not editing anything.
Hold until press for options.
Could we make you nervous, Josh Cassady?
Maybe. I feel like y'all are going to destroy me because the whole day Shelly was like, they're going to destroy you. My wife doesn't listen to any podcast, but she's like, oh, I'm going to listen to this one. She doesn't talk like that.
No, she definitely
doesn't. She is going to listen to this one. So I love you, honey. Forgot to do a timer.
Did she,
because of the whole tired thing. I just want to apologize to you. Okay. Please forgive me.
Listen, I actually am tired today.
You don't look it at all.
I went to bed really late. Yesterday was super emotional. And then I cried a little bit earlier today. And so I feel like, oh God, of all the days to be sitting with Josh Cassady is the day I don't look refreshed. Dang it.
All the days to sit with Josh Cassady, like I'm just like a celebrity.
So one of the things we were going to talk to you about was that how to compliment a woman, and telling her pants look like
pants?
Ace Ventura is Shelly. Sorry.
Don't ever tell your wife ever again.
Okay.
If Ace Ventura is part of the compliment, that means...
She wants me to be honest. Okay, let's talk about being honest.
Part of the compliment.
Okay, no.
First off, I apologize for the tired thing. If y'all don't know, I just look at y'all like sisters, and
No, and so it's so good. You redeemed yourself like 1,000 times. Don't worry about it. Really and truly, you won't ever do it again.
Never. So for people that like, what the heck to talk about at a conference we were at. Can I just...
You know what it was?
Why do you know how to say it without reliving this again?
I didn't wear upper eyeliner, and that changes. It changes the way my makeup looks. Today, I just have cried. So
when I saw you, it looked like you were squinting at me. I mean,
anyway.
So I was like, Kat, are you? What did I say? Did you get us?
You're like, you look tired. I was like,
oh God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so I should be ways to compliment a woman or things to definitely not.
Never say.
So just never say that.
You don't ask if a woman is pregnant. You never ask
that
whether
one
you
I
do.
got.
Like that's good. You don't say your pants look like Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
I guess the
Did
point
she
is...
ask, what was Shelley's question to you?
You volunteered that, didn't you?
She's like, when I first saw her outfit, I was like, that's really beautiful. I love it.
Did you say that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But then, like 30 seconds later, I had Ace Ventura come in my mind, his pants, and I just started laughing. And I was like, oh God, I laughed. And she's like, what? What's so funny? And I'm like, no, nothing. And I just kept laughing because I was like, those are Ace Ventura pants. And when I don't care, y'all are not going to say the truth. But when I told y'all that day, I could see it in your eyes. You laughed.
No
and
way.
You're like, oh yeah, that's Ace Ventura.
No way.
No, because I actually thought her outfit was super cute.
It was.
And it's out of the ordinary for her. So I
Yes.
loved it even more.
Yeah.
100% I agree. I can't.
You're on your own, buddy.
I know that. Okay, I'm a lot tamer. The last guy that was on the podcast I went to school with, and that was like one of the things he said is like, okay, Josh Cassady, now I can hang out with you. Josh Cassady in high school,
Not so much.
too much for me. He said that, and I was like, oh my God.
Were you like on all the time?
Man, I wish there was a video of me. I was super punk rock.
Me too.
I lived in a country town, 500 people. My graduating class was 26 people. Cowboys,
So you stood out
Abercrombie, and that was it. And then me, I'm like, I'm not doing that, bro. And then somewhere in ninth grade, Blink-182 fan, Avril Lavigne fan, Take It Back Sunday, brand new. I started, and this is like the same point where I got my first or second job at HEB. Because I worked at McDonald's for a year and I was going through like a nothing phase. And then once I went to HEB, there was
Where did you grow? Where was this small town? Was it in Big Spring by chance?
No. Is that where you went?
Well, yeah. And
Sounds similar.
it does sound very similar.
So once I started working at HEB, there was a bunch of punk rockers there.
Dodge that question.
Which
Where
one?
are you from?
Oh, Frost, Texas.
Oh, Frost.
Frost.
Like where the bank? Frost Bank? Is it from there?
There's a Frost Bank, and that's what it's called, Frost Bank.
You never seen Frost Banks?
Yeah,
Like,
that's not in there, though.
It's not that.
It's
It's
like
not-
Frost Bank.
It's the only one of its kind.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
carry
the
on.
second
carry on.
one.
I feel like I'm...
And that's why I didn't want to sit there. This is my host chair. Every podcast I'm sitting on this side.
Okay.
On the Joshua Cassady show. I feel like such a jerk saying that.
Y'all have the same ring.
Oh,
Look at y'all. I'm
I
not
know,
cool.
it's trending. I know.
This is my OG,
What does that mean?
Wedding
What
band.
does that stand for?
the original.
Original gangster.
Thought came in, not going to say it. It's okay.
It was original. Now it's gangster.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Have you seen Derek's? He got it in prison.
Oh, for a
I need
second.
to look at it closer because I don't remember.
Or like a cousin did it in a back room of...
Did y'all have
Like-
two different guys?
No. I think his skin just is like, nope.
Well, mine is all jacked up too, but we both have olive complexion. So we all got our tattoos the same night. And, well, those.
All three of y'all?
Not your other one, but.
I have another.
And Matt and our friend Candace, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was Matt's birthday. And Matt was like, I want to go look at tattoos. And... which is what we did on the regular. I'm like, we're going to take all these people and go look at tattoos. And the consensus was, yeah, let's do it. So I don't know if we went there first and then started looking stuff up, but we ended up at a coffee shop looking stuff up, drawing pictures.
Yeah.
And then we went down to Death and Glory and got tattoos. And there were 6 of us and 5 out of the 6 of us got a tattoo.
I got a tattoo. And I want to not have this tattoo.
You do.
Did you see I have 2 stars on my ankle.
No, I've seen it. Are they next to
Let
your
me see.
stitches?
the itchy ankle.
This is during my my emo days.
I thought she talked about getting hers colored in. I still think that would
I'm
be
like,
cute.
dude, I'm gonna get a star for every member of my family. My
That's
sister.
what it's for, my kids. So
I
you
know,
think
but
it's,
now-
you think
Y'all are
stars
like
are lame?
bonded.
No, I'm a dude with 2 stars on his ankle. It's kind of like, you know. Oh, and I get made fun of all the time. Like, hey, Tinkerbell, nice tats, bro.
Did you?
Really?
Did you? So
Yeah.
does
it's
that make
cool.
you feel closer to Derek? Does that make you feel more like his BFF that y'all both have stars on your body?
He has he has it on his finger though. I have it on my ankle.
But they
It
represent
is kind of
the
funny
same
for
thing.
a dude to have an ankle tat.
Yes,
I'm not
but
gonna
the thing was, I'm gonna have a sleeve. I'm gonna have the sleeve of Family of Stars, bro, and I almost got a nautical because that was the error. I was talking about the punk rock thing. What was I even talking about that for?
Well, a small town.
But there was a reason why I was gonna talk about that.
I don't know.
Oh, me in high school. So,
Oh yeah, you're different.
how crazy I was. My first did I tell you my first concert?
No.
You'll never guess. You want to guess?
Is it like a punk rock band?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of. Yeah, I guess you would say yes.
More emo.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could say.
Just say.
Avril Lavigne. What does that look for?
Nothing. I think she's awesome.
Okay.
Hey, yeah. Is she? Do you know if she's
she-
alive or dead?
I
Did
think
you
she's.
hear-
I read that. Yeah, I think
Yeah?
she's alive.
Okay, go ahead.
I think is she Christian now?
Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah, but she said she can't be Christian if she's dead. So, didn't you
What?
tell me that? I
No.
thought you were the one that said, "Yeah, but I think she's dead."
No.
No, I read that. I don't think that's true.
No,
How could she not be Christian if she's dead?
Well, she died to Christ.
Well, no, I felt like you said that, but
You remember a lot of things that I don't. That I know
Maybe
I
it was
say,
you.
but I don't remember that I say them.
but anyway, I didn't know that there was all these death rumors. You definitely
I did know
said
about the
that
death
because
rumors,
because I was talking about her writing that new song, and
Yeah.
you were like, I don't even know if she's
I don't know
alive.
if it's her.
Yeah.
I think it's
I could have
her.
said that. No, I think yeah.
So when I first saw Avril Lavigne, that was
Were
the
you like
first time.
Avril?
Yes,
Okay.
I was super psycho. Not psycho.
Were you the skater boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bought a skateboard on my 16th
Were you
birthday.
standing there at the concert?
Like, she's talking about me.
I wrote a letter.
no, Josh.
And I wrote my phone number in. It was some stupid like, hey, I know there's a bunch of guys in the sea that's trying to do one thing, but I'm not that guy. I have a pure heart, and I know you probably got a lot of people to talk to, but if you ever just need some real conversation,
You did all that?
I wrote it in the letter, and I was gonna throw it on stage. I'm gonna throw it on stage. She's gonna pick it up and put it in her, pants and call me. And people, when I got to the concert, I was like, Avril! And people were throwing like bouquet of flowers and bears on stage, and some manager would come and kick off the bear, and I'm like, I can't throw it on stage.
He's going to kick it off.
Do you still have it?
No, I don't know where it was at. I never threw it away, but just through the years, I don't know what happened to it. It's so dumb.
Was it a good show?
Yeah, I screamed like a little girl. I think it was like Simple Plan and Avril Lavigne or something. You remember
That's a
Simple
good
Plan?
show,
Yeah.
yeah.
For years, so I said all the punk rock stuff because I guess my personality, I was just so loud and do anything and just say anything, and I would wear these plaid red and black checkered pants with the nautical star belt buckle and the studded belt and the 1,000 jelly bean bracelets, and then in the summer I would have this beanie I'm wearing.
What is the year?
2004, 2003, 2005.
Okay.
Wow.
Like my senior
How old were
picture,
you?
I was
16, 17, 18.
Yeah, around there. Okay, this is Josh. I'm gonna do an impersonation. Good Lord, I don't want to do this. This is the party. I'm partying, pastor parties, all those things. Trying to hook up the ladies. So literally, this is me. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, we should go and drinky winky later, bro. That was me.
No.
Like, yes. But I was like, yeah, so what? We could go to I don't know why I would talk like that. I don't know. I would talk like that. Like when I get to a party or when I was at work and I was trying to show off for the girls, I would have this accent come out of me. And my best friend was like, dude, you got to stop talking like that. I don't know why. I would get on the phone like, hey, Brad, you want to play ping pong? Yes, let's play ping pong. Okay, I agree. Hey, what's going on, Emily? Yeah, I'm just chilling out here, just playing.
You're like the guy on Weezer on the radio. I mean, when he on Sweater Song, when they're like, we're going to, how does that song begin?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Oh, what does he say?
We're going to go catch some surf. I don't know what he says. I can't remember, but yeah.
And I bought a skateboard, and I just always had it in my car. I still have it I have a new skateboard in my car.
Are you skateboarding right now?
2 years ago, I was trying to learn, but I've never known how to ollie, so that's like my bucket list.
You need to get Derek to teach you.
He was saying that he was like amazing.
Yeah.
Did he?
He told you he was amazing.
Didn't he do a tray flip or something? He did some.
No, yeah.
Was that him?
Yeah, that's where I fell in love.
At the rock show? Oh my gosh.
No, but I mean, like, all my friends were skaters.
You look like a skater today.
Look at these Vans.
Yeah. So, and he was in that skater boy world.
Oh my
so
God.
I admired him
Don't
from afar.
understand.
He didn't give me any attention at the time. No.
How old were y'all when y'all came together?
I was like 21, I think. 21. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
21. Was this...
But in high school, I thought he was really cute.
Y'all went to the same school together?
No, I went to a private school. So, but he was a year older than me too. But I had a lot of the same friends. Like, we ran kind of in the same
He was
circle,
only 1 grade older than you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you said y'all didn't go to the same school.
No.
But
Private and public.
But y'all, like, went to the same areas or places or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, like, I
parties?
had a lot of... Most of my friends went to public school, so, like...
Yeah.
San Angelo's a small town.
Yeah.
What town is it?
San Angelo.
San Angelo.
Yeah. And so we were kind of that group, like you,
The
not
punk
with
rockers.
the accent, but we were...
God, it's embarrassing.
And, you know, if you listen to the radio, you weren't cool. Like, you had to only listen to, you know, underground.
Yeah. Like, brand new.
When Green Day went on the radio, they sold out, you know, like, that was not cool to the punk rock world. Yeah. So, yeah. But
I remember, this is so... Why did this... I swear, Forrest Gump is like my... I just have quotes that come in my head. Anyways, as we're talking, the quote from Forrest Gump came in my head. You know how you remember some things you don't? Well, this story just came into my head. I went to this mansion, and I was like, it was like the varsity. This is from a big town. I went from my little town to the big town, and somehow I ended up at this mansion party with these rich chicks and jocks, and I did not belong there. Hey, what's going on, Drinky Winky? And they're all like, you know, hey. But I started making them laugh because I started like freestyle rapping. I can't do it anymore, but I was
come on.
good.
Dude, just like, we're going to do that later. File that one away.
Okay, probably no one will watch this. The trick is I had a flow down, and I would just say it at each party like it was random, but I had worked on it.
Is it still back there?
I've never told it this before.
I'm seeing hints of Ian in you, and it's freaking me out a little bit.
That's the future.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Not well. He probably flows like that.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Yo, my name is Ian. I like to go peeing in the Caribbean for a long time.
I can't say it. It has naughty bad words in it.
Yeah.
But it was awful. Well, I'm at this party. I'm doing this freestyle, my signature thing. And they're like, yeah. And all of a sudden, the main chick that lived at the house, super hammered, she comes and she starts pouring her Smirnoff on me.
Did it have a Jolly Rancher in it?
No. Oh, my God. And then the party flipped on me. All the jocks came and was like, you need to leave right now. I'm like, what the? I was so mad. I drove away and I called the cops on them. I'm like, hey, this is Earl Miller. I'm over here at, and I had the address. 125 East Lane, and man, these kids are out here partying, they're drinking, and you know what, that's okay, because, you know, we're all kids one day, but the thing that bothers me the most is they're smoking marijuana, and I know that's illegal, and that's the thing that's really bothering me the most. I know they're young kids, and they're kids will kids be kids, but they are smoking that green stuff, and we just need to have somebody come out here. Like 5-10 minutes later, like a bunch of cop cars it broke up their party.
You know why that's so hard for me to hear? Because I got accused of that, and it was the worst. Like, to be accused of something that you didn't do. But I got accused of being a narc, and it was like a reputation I couldn't live down, and I didn't do it.
I'm sorry I brought that.
I gotta go back though. Was she marking you like, this is the guy we need to get rid of?
I don't think so. Unless that was some.
Or was it like, oh, she's giving him attention?
I think.
Get him out of here.
I think she just hated me. I don't know. I never met her. I showed up at this random party. I didn't belong there.
What grade versus what grades?
This is like
how old?
Junior or senior.
You were older.
I was in that. I was a junior or a senior.
And it wasn't like a senior party. Okay, it was like your peers then.
Yeah, in the same age. I mean, I was in that age.
Yeah. Okay.
But I was just, I had my little Blink-182 hat. It was like literally this hat, black, but they had the little smiley face here. Mm-hmm. And then I would always wear like a Taking Back Sunday shirt or a brand new shirt or a Shiva Plan shirt, not an Avril Lavigne shirt, even though I bought one, but I never wore it. I never wore it. I think I wore it once. I'm like, okay, it has Avril's face in the back. It's the shirt I bought at the concert. The jelly beans, the leather strap with the studs, like Dickies, short Dickies cut off with the high tops. Mm-hmm. And me, my personality. And I don't know why she poured it on me. But that story...
that was moving to the city?
No, that was... I live in a small town in this...
Gotcha.
Corsicana, Texas. That was the big
closest
city.
town.
You know, if you go there now, you'd be like, oh, this is not a city. This is some small town. Like, you think of
Felt
Dallas.
Big. Yeah.
That, you know, going to Walmart was an adventure to me. You know, that was my time.
I grew up in a town like that. I can't, my neck is, I gotta like sit like this.
There we go.
I'll edit that out. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Are you okay? That's why I didn't want to sit there, because...
I'm good. I mean, we've got the Holy Spirit distance, so I'm good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all just keep having your conversation.
See, I'm like this. I feel like I need to. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay. Do you want to talk about working out?
I feel better. I was having to crank my neck, and I can't. that was enough. Enough of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So going back to working out.
Yeah.
You said something.
What did I say?
I think it's a good idea.
Which one? The GoPro?
Yeah. Just hear me.
Okay.
I mean, it would probably be outrageously expensive, but that's kind of a cool idea. Like when someone's trying to lose weight, to video, because journaling you can lie. A video you can't lie.
Yeah, but if you're going to self-improve, why do you want to fake journal? Why do you want to lie in your
Well, how do I know if I'm
like I ate tuna and not oranges, something, because those are bad for you. But I ate tuna and carrots when really you ate a Twinkie, you know? But like if you have a camera.
But how do they know if I turn it on?
No, but why would you want to like lie?
If you're accountable to somebody. Like if they look at your footage.
Oh.
But how do they know that I'm being honest and turn the camera on?
Every single time.
Oh, now I'm eating carrots after I have my cheeseburger. Now look what I'm eating, guys.
Yeah. They're like, man, the scale's telling me something different. I don't know what to say, Josh. Those carrots are heavy hitters.
I really need to. The best I've ever felt is when I talked to you about this, the intermittent fasting. Did you ever do that?
Yeah, that's why we don't work out. I mean, that's why we don't eat before we work out.
Yeah, because you don't eat till noon.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all do the noon to 10? Or what is it?
Sometimes I am like 2 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't have...
So many days I don't eat till way later.
I have to do it in the morning because I have less self-control as the night hits.
You told me that. So you eat breakfast
6 to
and lunch.
2.
Yeah.
I eat from 6 to 2 moderately eggs or fruit or nuts or chicken. And then 2, like 1 o'clock I'll have like I'll drink my juice. Because I blend my juice. I don't know why this is for. You know what this sounds like. And then from 2 to 6 a.m. I don't eat anything. And I have the best discipline there. And I felt the best. I don't know why I keep moving.
See, yeah, I'm the opposite. It is hard for me because I like if I'm watching TV at night, I want to just snack.
Yes.
So it's actually hard for me to stop eating at 8. But.
Wow.
But I do, and I feel good when I do that.
So if someone's watching this and like, man, I wish I could do it, but what would you say is the number one thing someone can do right now to motivate themselves to do something, work out or go take a walk or anything?
Set a small goal, like whatever that small timeline, and a small goal within that timeline. Don't go, I'm going to do this for the next 30 days. Do it for the next 5 days.
So like, okay, in 5 days, I'm going to go outside at 5 o'clock and walk down around and come back. That's like what you're talking about or something else?
Yeah, because if you do it for 5 days and you met that, then you're more likely to be like, oh my gosh, that wasn't so bad. Let me extend that to 7 days. Let me extend that to 10 days. But if you're like, I'm going to do this for 30 days and you give up on day 5, you're going to just feel deflated and defeated.
Yeah, I feel like I couldn't have done what you did where you were just like, for 30 straight days, I'm going to run. I don't know that I could have stuck to that. So it's like, but you could. That's like, that motivated you.
Yeah.
So I think it's just whatever, like what you're saying, whatever works. My motivation initially for working out was sitting on the couch next to Pierce one day, and he was rubbing my arm, and he said, Mom, your arm is so soft and smashy. Which made me think of my great grandma. And I was like, my life is changing tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Pierce, don't do what I did.
No, but I think like sometimes it does take a moment like that for people because to be honest, I was someone who my entire life I was always like really thin. But after I had kids and turned 35, it changed for me. I started putting on weight where I'd never done that before and couldn't take weight off as easily just from dieting, you know. And so then that moment happened, which was awesome. But it was what motivated me because I always hated working out. I would work out. I'd do that like, oh, it's January, let's do this. Yeah. And then like a month in, I was done and still paying.
Did you ever work out in high school? Like
I was volleyball. I mean, we ran but like nothing crazy. But whenever I set it was great. Honestly, accountability was super helpful. And you kind of had that. It was me and Allison Tanya. And Kat and Tanya. Tanya was the one that was like, I'm going to get a membership at the Y. I think you guys should do it too. We can keep each other motivated.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm doing it. And so
that's awesome.
But that accountability was super helpful for me just in the beginning. Now I don't have to have it.
No, but what's cool about what you're saying is I didn't go into that. I didn't even realize it was January when we were doing that. For me, what it was, I went to a bar class at Pure Barre with Carrie, and it was like the first time I enjoyed a workout. And it was a hard workout. And I was like, oh, I could do this. Mm-hmm. And Tanya said, they offer bar at the Y. And
a bar workout? What is that?
Ballet. It's ballet and fitness.
Wow. A lot of small repetitive movement with lightweight, but it is intense.
It's super intense. Yeah. So she said that, and that's what prompted me to go. And I couldn't, Pure Barre is out of my price point, or it was at the time. And as Tanya said that, we paid off some debt and freed up some financing. Yeah. So I was able to get a membership. And coincidentally, it was January, but I didn't even think about, I certainly didn't go into it like January 1. I didn't
think about that with that either. Yeah, which time.
Is, I mean, I have done that before, but at the time I didn't. And I think that helped me to be more just excited about it. And I just started off doing just the bar classes. Then we quickly graduated to other things. But I think that's because I just was like, I'm going to do 2 bar classes a week because I can afford it. And I like this type of a workout. And then it grew from there. And I maybe that's why I just, very naturally was like, start with a small thing, because that is definitely what worked for me.
Yeah, for me too. I would say that because like in the beginning, it was like 2 or 3 days a week because honestly, that's all I could handle because I wasn't in shape. But now if I have time, I would go every day if I had time, just because I enjoy it, but I don't always do that. I would say probably 4 or 5 days a week I go.
A minimum of 3, but mostly 5.
Yeah.
I think, for anybody, just doing something every day and just say, I'm going to do it. I mean, do it small every day and just not give yourself a break until like after 2 weeks. Well, how I started all through high school, I worked out, and then there was that 4 years of not doing anything. I was in New York. I did nothing there, drinking, partying, all that stuff. I came back, and when I was going into the police academy, I was still like, man, drinking and smoking.
That's a pretty tough
transition.
Yeah, super crazy.
Yeah, wow.
And so I knew that I was going to have to run in the police academy, and I would go to the treadmill, and I'm like, dude, actually my sister Amanda was the one that pushed me to go back to the gym.
She looks good. She looks tough.
Yeah, she works out every day. She goes to the gym at like 4 a.m. or something crazy like that every day. Wow. So back in 2009, that's when 2009. That's when she started kind of going to the gym, and I'm like, well, I got to start going because I'm going to go to the police academy. They're going to make me run. So that was the first step. I was like, dude, I can't smoke cigarettes and run. It was destroying me. And then after that, fast forward to just a couple years ago, man, I feel like I talk about him every other video. Casey Neistat. That dude has motivated me like as a public figure more than like any public figure.
Derek loves him too.
I think all of us love him. Yeah. Just he runs every day. That's why I did the everyday thing. It was going to be 30 days, and I was like, I'm going to do it every day in the year.
But that's what I'm saying. You set that goal for yourself, and then you couldn't help but keep going because you started feeling it. Kayla did that with Whole30. Like she She did 30 days. I don't know if you're familiar with Whole30, but it's like no grains, no sugar, no dairy. And
dang, man.
And so she did that for 30 days.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I feel so good. I'm going to keep going. And I think she finally ended up at around 95 or 100 days.
Yeah.
A little, maybe give or take
amazing.
a few days. And she,
No grain?
No.
Is that what it's called? Or
Yeah, nothing
is
processed.
it like paleo?
It's like paleo, but stricter because you can't have any. Like on paleo,
Sugar.
you can do like agave or coconut sugar or what's the other one? Honey.
You can do honey.
But on Whole30, you can't have any kind of sugar besides what's in like fruit.
Natural.
Oh my gosh.
So it's like no grains, like she said, and no process. Like even your meats have to be like grass-fed beef or no hormone chicken, and you know, and then
No dairy.
no dairy or beans. You can't have beans.
Legumes. Any legumes.
Legumes.
So
What's that?
like peanuts.
Like peanuts are legumes.
Oh,
soybeans.
dude.
Anything
Peanut butter?
that's in a pod.
Yeah, you have
Oh,
to do
I
like
love peanut
almond butter or
Blech.
Man, when I think about those Whole30 stretches, there are some things that I really, really loved. So Chelsea did Whole30. I'm going to out her for a second because, to your point, anything in moderation is okay. But she was like, "I'm doing Whole30." That girl was addicted to apples and
almond butter.
She would go through
Really?
it. Yeah, she was like,
But
"I'm on Whole30, but this is the best."
Well, yeah. Well, she doesn't like
That's
most
good for you though.
vegetables.
Yeah, no, it was awesome for her because she ended up trying a lot of new things.
She did,
And
yeah.
it was good.
She ended up liking cauliflower a lot, right? Like the cauliflower rice and
I don't know. I
thought
knew like spaghetti squash maybe.
or maybe it was that.
I don't know.
It makes you get really creative.
I love, so this is a soapbox for me, but I love boundaries like that because they help me to really think differently about things. So like really thinking outside the box, so to speak, because if I have parameters, then I know that I have to be creative within that window. So like I love a capsule wardrobe for that reason. It makes me, if I want to challenge my creativity, a meal plan or a workout plan or a capsule wardrobe, all those things help me to like really rethink how I would do things.
A meal plan for me works the best because if I don't have a meal plan and it's like dinner time, nothing, I have to make something. That's when I go for like, this whatever right here or Chinese food, pizza. Like, let me I deserve it. I deserve it. So I have to have a meal plan.
You know who helped me so much? We were at, and I don't know, it wasn't like this year, but historically, and I don't know if just like July and August is where I start to feel the heaviest. And so I want to get on a meal plan right away. And I'm always on, we are a lot of times doing Whole30 during camp, which is where we go down to
Resonate.
the hill country. Yeah. And there, I had a point to this.
Sorry.
Meal planning. Oh, it left me. It's
30.
gone. It's gone.
It'll come back. Or may not. I mean, I can't promise you anything.
I might need to pause for a minute.
There's no editing. I can't pause this. I'm sorry.
So if I just cough?
I could stop it right. My flower pillow. Okay, so now
It looks good
We're back.
with
We're
your
back.
outfit.
Thank you.
Those are
good
complementing
colors
colors.
together.
It brings out my eyes. I try to, the last couple podcasts, as I'm talking with each person, I always think about what kind of thumbnail I'm going to make.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And I already had like, I'm going to put like pizzas everywhere, I think. I'm going to put like Whataburger. It was when I went to lunch with Isai and Misha, I think in the Instagram post, I put little cheeseburgers and fries in our picture.
Did y'all go to Hunky's?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that place.
It's good, yeah.
Even though they cooked my burger really bad.
Really?
Yes. I don't know. I guess I eat my steak medium rare, but I think when you order a burger, you're not supposed to have medium rare. I think you're supposed to have medium. I don't know. I heard something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ian ordered a medium rare burger and it was bleeding all over his french fries. It was
Yes.
disgusting.
Medium rare?
Yeah, it was dumb. I would never eat a medium rare burger.
My mom
I
had
don't think I should
a best
anymore.
friend that she worked in a, like a butchery? Is
I
that
don't
what you
know.
call it? A butchery?
Butcher shop.
A market?
Butcher shop. back in the day,
meat
like a
market.
meat
Meat
market.
market, there
Meat
we
market.
go.
There you go. And she would eat raw. Just
Oh,
hamburger
God.
Nancy
meat.
did all the time. That's how she preferred it. She'd be
disgusting.
making patties and she just...
Oh, God. You could get like worms or something like that, right?
I think that's right.
The rule of thumb that I've always heard is you should not eat ground beef any way but well done. But I know people do like a medium burger or like
I gotta say, one time I was eating a burger. It was in Deep Ellum. I mean, years ago when Eric was at CF&I, like 1990.
Oh.
And it was at this, I think we were like on a roof of some restaurant, and I couldn't see really very well. And I was eating this burger, and it was like the best, at the time at least, the best burger I'd ever eaten. And then I don't even remember if heaven shined a light on it or if I saw it and it was like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was but then I was like, wait, do I like it? Like, is
if
it
it's
better?
Stringy,
I mean, I won't do it. I would
You
never
can
do
glue
it.
it back
But I
together.
didn't, not knowing, eating it, it tasted good to me. So, but I'm with you, and you. Like, medium well. Well done is like, you know.
Well, on a burger, you do want a little bit of
little bit of,
yeah. But it needs, my burgers, I like them to be brown all the way through. I mean, really. Not dried out, but brown all the way through.
Yeah.
That's for me. But
Steak medium rare. My sister, she wants her steak burned. Like
chicken, pork,
ugh.
for me too.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Just
she likes that
like
too.
crispy burned.
I like chicken. I don't, people are like, my chicken's so moist, and I'm like, I want it like dry. I don't like moist chicken.
Why?
Because it's like, ugh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Dry chicken.
Dry chicken, dry pork. Like, I like a pork chop that's almost like beef jerky.
Now, the exception to the pork chop is Matt started brining pork chops, and we had brine pork chops when
I
you
haven't
guys
had
came
that
over.
from him
I
yet.
don't remember, so long ago. We haven't been back. I don't know. Haven't been invited. I mean, y'all are so busy, you know. It's okay.
But and so that's different. That's a different experience.
I've had thick pork chops that I like, but
That's not my go-to. But
Yeah.
if I'm gonna eat a thick pork chop, I like the way he does that, and he learned that from Steven, and so they
yeah.
Do you ever see those masterclass acting, photography? You know what I'm talking about? Martin Scorsese teaches acting or directing. Dude, they have a masterclass on a guy that had to cook a brisket.
Oh,
Like, that's my bucket list, is to be able to like smoke a brisket.
My dad is like really good at smoking
Really?
briskets. Yeah.
They teach me.
He used to, he would smoke them, and then my mom would put them in like low and slow overnight for, I don't know,
In the oven or
12
or
hours.
smoker?
Oh my gosh. They'd
After you smoke it.
and then put it in the oven.
Really?
Yeah. So good.
So you get the flavor, and then it cooks at the low temperature, the low pace.
Wow. I want to know how to. That's why I want to know how to do that.
What's your favorite burger place?
Dude, the one that Derek took me to.
Oh, Wingfields?
No.
No. What is the name of that place?
I don't know, but the burger that dude makes where it's like a patty and then like sausage links on top of the patty with like lasagna sauce or something.
Ew, no, that's too fancy.
Yes.
I
Help
like
us, Lord. Let's pray. Thank you.
I'm like just like a burger.
Classic
burger person.
In-N-Out burger or Whataburger?
Whataburger.
Okay, thank God. We can continue this podcast.
But except someone from Chicago bought Whataburger. Did you hear that?
No.
Yeah. So
What
I
are
don't
we
know what
talking about?
Really,
happens.
I'm not over it.
What happened? Oh, wait a minute. I thought a bank bought it.
From
From Chicago.
What is a Chicagoan?
Chicagoan?
Chicagoan.
Hey, we love you if you're from Chicago.
Yes, we do.
But you got to keep your hands off of our Whataburger.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm like, that's a Texas born and bred company now owned by someone from Illinois.
that doesn't understand
What?
the beauty of a Whataburger.
Did you see that J.J. Watts is like signed a position or something?
See,
he
Derek
wants to-
already loved him. Now he's like, I love him even more. He wants to buy back Whataburger.
Oh, yeah, well.
He wants like all these Texans to get together and buy back Whataburger.
Oh, like if it was a Texan-owned company? Like a bunch of Texans?
Yeah.
How would they? Or are they even going to sell it back? Is
Like
that
fair
even,
trade or something?
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm just mourning mourning the loss of Whataburger.
So if I was going to say, if I'm doing fast forward food, it's a Whataburger. But we like a good burger. Our family does. So we'll do.
What's your favorite?
I don't know. I was trying to narrow it down. I do love Village Burger's Blue Burger.
I love that one.
I've never been there.
It's so good.
Ever been to Village Burger?
No, I never heard of it.
Yeah.
What is that?
Well, there's a few of them.
Yeah, there are.
It's a franchise.
Local though.
Yeah.
What about Five Guys?
Okay.
You don't like Five Guy burgers?
It's okay.
It's just okay.
Okay.
More of like
Mooyah,
a
same
You like
thing.
a billion fries?
I love a Hop Dotty burger.
Never heard
Hot
of that.
Dotty's good. Yeah.
Is that for
And I
you?
like Liberty Burger.
Yeah.
Never heard of that. Man, maybe I need.
Well,
I can't. I'm
You
about to
should do
eat
a burger.
well.
Okay, when you're not on a good meal plan, do a burger challenge. Do like a.
I can't. Oh,
We
I want
went
to do
with-
that now.
We
Let's
went
start
with
that challenge
Misha
now.
and Isai to Grubhub. Have y'all been
Yeah,
there?
I haven't. I want
It's
to.
good. It's a good burger too. I feel like Dallas has a lot of good burgers.
Wait a minute. Grubhub is an actual restaurant?
Yeah, it's
I thought that was a service.
Maybe it's not Grubhub. It's Grub something. Grub Burger.
It's Grub Burger.
Not Grubhub Burger.
Grubhub is.
That's the one that
Take
brings you that burger.
Yes. Grubhub will go to Grub Burger and pick it up.
Okay, but
It's on Greenville.
so not to sound like a burger snob, but because Dallas has so many like really good burger places, Five Guys or Mooyahs,
crap.
like I mean, if I'm gonna eat that kind of burger, I'll just eat Whataburger.
Well, now I gotta go to these
you
places.
do. You
that
need to experience some
So,
good
what's your
burgers.
favorite then?
I don't know. Like, there's several that I like for different reasons.
Those three places I really like.
Hop Dotty's really
I
good.
could eat there anytime.
There's a Hop Dotty by our house.
Hop Dotty.
Yeah.
So, where's Whataburger at here?
It's a different category. It's like
Low.
sit down and eat a burger or fast food.
Yeah.
So they're different for me.
Yeah, me too, for sure.
Yeah. I'm not.
But you can sit down at Whataburger. And
You know, you drive through and you take it home.
I don't sit down at
No,
Whataburger.
I don't either. Ever.
Well, now I'm thinking about burgers, and I just started eating healthy today. Oh, I worked out right after I drink my sugar water. What's that movie? Sugar Water. Oh, Men in Black, the first one. My mind is like this. Did you watch Men in Black 1?
Yeah, but it's been a long time ago.
Long time ago.
He's like an alien in the country or something. He's like, sugar water.
Ooh.
Remember that?
Your face does that so well.
See, there's certain things you don't say to a guy, Kat.
Is that one of them?
Sugar water.
Did I
What
do
do you
it?
do?
I don't
Let me
know.
see.
I think
Do it
that I
again.
become sugar water.
Doesn't he look like one of those
Hurt my
aliens
neck.
morphing?
That's really disgusting.
Yeah, that's good. You didn't
Okay,
need
so
makeup.
I want to hear your diet plan. Like you
Oh,
said, I
no.
just started eating healthy today. What does eating healthy look like for Josh Cassady?
Okay, well, funny story. So I'm going to start. I started intermittent fasting today.
Okay. So are you past your window? Or are you gonna?
I stopped at 1:30. I'm dying. I'm dying.
So it'd be really rude if we.
It's
ordered
because
some food in
your
here.
body has to adjust. Maybe we should get some fries and a burger.
Oh God. Oh God. You know what? The food cam is right here. I could do it. Oh God. Is it rude if I
wouldn't
don't
do
break
that
bread
to
with
you.
you?
I wouldn't do that to you.
No, I wouldn't do that to you. That's just mean.
I got up. I ate. What did I eat in the morning? I don't remember. It didn't matter. Worked out. I went to Smoothie King, right? I'm like, this is going to be my last meal. I got the...
That's your last meal is
I
Smoothie
know, because I was running out of time. I didn't make my lunch. I didn't want to buy something around here. So I was like, that's probably my best bet. I'm not going to get tacos. I'm not going to get a burger. I'm not going to go to Chipotle or Chick-fil-A.
You can do Chipotle. You can do
We had that
Chick-fil-A.
for lunch today.
The salad, I guess, is okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
we
rice,
just-
no beans.
No rice, no beans.
cheese.
What do you put in it?
Well, it depends what
Guacamole,
you do. Guacamole.
Carnitas.
And all the
The green and the
all
green
the
onion
sauces,
or the
like
bell
the
pepper
pico
and onion.
and
Pico, canitas.
Carnitas.
I do a veggie.
He does. He has like if we go out to dinner, he's like, I'll have the enchiladas. I'm like, whoa. Just say enchilada. Nope.
Dude, my dad does that.
Carnitas.
Dad, I love you, but you do this. Whatever. We got like 3 things we're talking about.
Okay.
Let's talk about this.
Rein it in.
Okay, let me finish the smoothie thing. I ate intermittent fasting. I get the Smoothie King, like 40-ounce stinking thing. I come to my job and everybody's like, dang, what is that? I'm like, it's the Slim and Trim.
Yeah. Do you watch Parks and Rec?
No, I want to though. I heard it's amazing.
It's funny.
When they have when they get the what is it like the small is like this big.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have like the super size and it's like it's just ridiculous. It's like,
I don't know. I gotta watch it.
Yeah,
I always see the memes of the guy with the mustache like spitting out broccoli or
He's
something.
so awesome.
I it's hard to pick a favorite on there.
Ron's
Chris
pretty
Pratt's
great.
on there.
Yeah.
Chris, yeah, but he's fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know that he's my favorite. I have a kind of an obscure favorite because I love Tom.
He's
think
funny.
Tom-
Is that the guy with the mustache?
He's the Indian guy, and I just
I think I was just trying to watch
fascinated
it. I got like 3 episodes. I'm like,
Herford or
oh, and I
whatever.
turned it off. And they say it's like The Office. You got to get like past the first season.
I would agree with that because I tried to watch Parks and Rec years ago and I was like, it's okay. But
I think there are Parks people and there are Office people. There's some people that can watch both.
I like both. Yeah.
My brother likes both. He just finished Parks and Rec. I got to watch it. So my dad's story at a restaurant, no matter what, he like is a chameleon. If our waitress is
Carl
yes, my dad
is a chameleon.
Yes. If our waitress or waiter is African American, what's up, man? Ah! Oh my God, Dad, stop that. If our waiter or waitress is Asian, oh yes, hello. I'm like, oh my God, please. If Latin American, si, yes, leche. I don't know, I can't do it. I'm like, he like morphs into. If you listen to the podcast with my dad and I, he told a story. He's in the hood. He's working in the hood, and like he was the only. You know, if you're a white cop in the hood, you get shanked, or it's not like get out of my hood or whatever. So he would talk to the people there, and they were like, they would saying the N-word and giving him a hard time, and my dad was like, man, you need to stop saying the N-word around me, man. And he's like, and they're like, what are you talking about? I was like, man, my mom's black. Like, man, you better shut up. He's like, man, my mom's black, man, seriously. What happened to you? Well, she told me to get in the house. I didn't. She slapped the black off me. And he said the rest of his time working that area, they like loved him.
Oh,
so I guess like
that's funny.
That's his. He's just a chameleon. He like morphs. And sometimes I'll find myself doing it, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm doing it. I'm like, what's up, man? Oh, okay.
That's how Erica's.
You think? Because I'm pretty sure that's how you started your life. When you're like, bro, let's go.
Oh my
Try
God.
the drinky winky. First of all,
oh my God,
I'm really glad you got rid of the drinky winky vocabulary.
Yeah, that's
word.
not. I don't know if I would have wanted to hang out with the guy that said drinky winky.
I was such.
That's how Eric is when we go to Thackerville.
That's how
that?
Matt is. That's how
Thackerville?
Matt is when he's
Oklahoma?
around.
You call it Thackerville?
Yeah.
Well, that's the town though.
Does he start talking like that? Okay.
He'll be like, "What's up? I plumb growed up here in Thackerville," and you're like, "Eric, what? Who are you?" Like
Matt
he
does
goes
that,
back to
for
like
sure.
Hick.
Wait a minute. You're from Oklahoma too?
No.
What am I?
I didn't mean that.
I feel like y'all knew each other.
I didn't know.
You should have saw the way she reacted. Oh God, no! Nah, it's on me! It's on me! She like started doing that like it was on her. For some reason, I thought y'all all grew up together.
Mm-mm.
No, I met her back in San Angelo, in our church there.
Snangelo.
You're supposed to say Snangelo.
Is that in Texas? Right?
Yes.
I failed geography.
So
what's funny is I when we moved from Oklahoma, where everybody talks real, draw out to West Texas, people made fun of me out there for the way I talked.
Because you talked Oklahoma.
We moved here, we'd say El Dorado Parkway or whatever. How did we even say that? I don't even know. But anyways,
El
Dorado. They would make fun of us. Mm-hmm. It was so funny the other day when we were in New Mexico. I was talking to this lady checking out at the store. She goes, "Y'all are from Dallas? You don't even have an accent." I was like,
"Really?" Well, not to say like you do.
I feel like I still have an accent. But she was like, "You don't even sound like you're from Texas."
That's what I was about to say. I don't think you do. And I get told that all the time.
Yeah.
But I think I don't know if I subconsciously did that. But I always wanted to be. I wanted to be an anchor woman. I loved English and speech. So I don't know if I just and I was of course in theater.
I'm sitting with two thespians here.
So
wait, I've been in a movie. I don't know about y'all.
Oh.
Yeah, you are the only one. Well, I don't know.
That's true. That's amazing.
But so yeah, I didn't have that either. I ended up in San Angelo because of college. But my grandmother, who is who lived in Dallas always, I mean, like, as long as I was alive. She was high society in Dallas, and she went to SMU and Juilliard, and she was very artistic.
Juilliard.
And really amazing woman. And I didn't connect those dots about her being born in San Angelo till I lived there. And then I found her house, and I remember going to visit a great aunt when we were kids. We would drive from Dallas to San Angelo to visit, but I never connected any of that. When I was 12, I moved to West Texas, where my mom is from, which is close to San Angelo, but we never talked about those cities even being close. And then when I was picking a college, that's where I decided to go. And so it's just cool how I part of my life was connected there, and I didn't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
But I don't have any roots there to speak of today at all. And
That's
you don't
weird.
either.
I don't anymore. Like my in-laws were the last of our family, because like for us, we moved there from Oklahoma. We didn't have family there, you know. When my dad got his first job as a youth pastor was San Angelo. So we moved out there with no family. We would always go to Oklahoma to visit. But all of Derek's parents and sister, really, and grandma, that was it, because they were all from Houston. But so when they moved here, we've got no ties except for friendships, you know.
How old were you when you moved to San Angelo?
7.
Okay, 7. And then you went to a private school there.
Yeah, our church, my dad's
Yeah.
church that he pastored, we had a private school.
Okay. So through the years, I'm trying to just put pieces. So when you were growing up in the neighborhood, how big is it? Is it smaller, right?
San Angelo's, it sounds kind of big, but it was around 90,000 people growing up.
Coming from Big Spring, where it's 24,000, it was a big city. So
Okay.
when I moved there to go to college, it was a big deal. I mean, and you don't describe it this way because you lived there since you were 7. But for me, living in Big Spring, which looks like, you know, the desert, it felt like the hill country. I think it's the beginning of the hill country.
People say that San Angelo is like this oasis in the in the desert.
They have a
basically.
river for one thing.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
they have trees that aren't mesquites, and there's actual landscape and a city. And we, you know, Big Spring is a square, a dead one.
Yeah. But even though it was like 90,000 people, there's here everything blends together. You know, you don't know when you leave Dallas and you're in, you know, Richardson.
Yeah.
It
And
just
then you
all
end up in Allen and Plano. Yeah.
So it feels like, you know, metropolitan, but there are 90,000 people. There was nothing else around it.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like you had to drive 3 hours to get to any, like 3 hours to Austin, 3.5, 4 to Dallas, everything, San Antonio, 3 hours. You weren't close to anything. So even though it was that big, it felt small because
You're
really
far
kinda
out. You're
everybody,
pretty remote.
everybody pretty much knew everybody, you know, ish. So, I don't even know where I'm headed with that,
know,
or what we were talking about.
I want to go back to the accents though. So Oklahoma accent is different from Texas accent.
It's different from West Texas is different from here.
East and from
And
East,
East Texas.
East Texas
is
has
kind of more like Oklahoma.
has a whole nother.
Yeah.
I want to be careful how I talk about accents, but they're very different.
But I would
They're
say
very
East
different.
Texas is kind of similar to Oklahoma. It's
it might be Jen.
just more of a draw. Yeah.
But I have 2 sisters that live in West Texas still, and Malia's accent, my youngest sister, her accent is way heavier than Christy's accent. But they both have a very severe
I actually
accent.
like a West Texas accent.
What is a West Texas accent?
Well,
Have you
did
heard
ever
my
watch
mother-in-law
Friday Night
talk?
Lights?
What?
Friday Night, Friday
Tim
Night.
McGraw?
Any of those
I
movies,
can't remember.
They
I haven't
go
seen it in
all out.
forever.
So it's just like, you know, everything is awesome.
That's
Yeah.
West Texas.
Yeah, totally.
So what about this Texas?
I don't think there's an
There's like
accent.
lots of
I don't
different
know.
dialects.
I don't see there's that there.
don't know.
I think because it's such a mixed pot. Is that the right word?
Melting pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
But Oklahoma's a
There's-
different land. in
It's
accents.
definitely.
I can do West Texas. I don't know how to do East Texas. Can you do an East
No,
Texas?
I haven't spent enough time there.
What is Oklahoma accent again? I know you did it. And so when
You
Eric
say
comes
things
there,
like yonder, and you
Plum
use the
growed
word
up.
plum not as a fruit, but that you've plum
As an adjective.
growed up.
you plum growing.
Girl.
You know,
West Texas, you do a lot of you
I
elongate
said
your
like a
eye.
lot. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
My
great
Barb
story. I
had
have a good-
a great accent. She did her eyes a lot.
Yeah, I have a good story from that. So my mom's dad was from Minnesota, where they have that accent, which is great too. So we went on this hilarious vacation with Eric and Heather and their two, Maddie and Laurel, when they were little. I think Laurel was like not even 2. It was the year that Derek and I got married. We went with them to Minnesota to see my grandpa, and Eric and Derek were doing accents the entire time. And so it was great. But anyways, we were at this restaurant and they were taking our order, and the lady asked me what I wanted to drink, and I said, I'll have iced tea. I mean, I guess I said it like that. Iced tea.
Iced tea.
Iced tea. And she said, Asti Spumante? Like she thought I meant,
She said Asti Momante. What'd you say?
I don't know who Asti
What?
You know what Asti?
What is
You know
that?
what Asti Spumante is?
No,
it's
what
like,
is that?
It's like champagne.
I never heard of that.
But she thought I was asking for Asti Spumante.
Asti,
I said Asti. I'll take Asti. She thought I was, I guess.
So that has to be Oklahoma, because
I didn't say Asti. She heard Asti. I said Asti.
You should have
said
said
Asti.
yes, please, and then
Yeah. You don't say like the I.
say
Iced tea.
Asti.
like. So my stepmom used to
Asti.
make fun of me all the time. So I think I did have an accent, but I do think that I worked. One of my first jobs out of high school was working for Cellular One, which is a cell phone company that I think Verizon ended up buying. But I talked to so many people around the country that I kind of did take on other accents. And when I was working at this place, at this company called I forgot to remember where I worked. Anyway, Anthelio, I did a lot of work in Minnesota, or a lot of work in Michigan. And I started talking to coders all the time. And
Coders.
And I would say that. I would say it all the time. I'd be talking, because those
It's
coders,
hard.
coders, they want to tell their stories all the
Dude,
Yeah.
when I was in New York and I worked at Bubblegum Shrimp Restaurant, I did. You know it exists?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I could always tell when someone's from Texas. Like,
New Yorkers always say that. I mean, you're not a New Yorker, but they always
well, the second year I was a New Yorker, I was a jerk. Hey, I sucked. I was awful. But when those people would come in, I'm like, you're from the South, but you're not from Texas. I'm from Georgia. They got a different
they have
accent.
a different accent.
Yeah, Mississippi.
Or Virginia or
Yeah.
Alabama. I don't have any idea what their accent is. But someone would, talk to me. I'm like, you're from Texas. Yes. And I swear I would almost cry.
Oh.
Oh my God, please. And I've had so many just crazy moments where I would just hug strangers. And they like let me, from a mom to a son, because they knew how homesick I was.
I didn't know this about. I learned some of this at CFNI, but that Texas culture, Texas pride is like
Pretty big deal.
separate.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
yeah. Like I didn't know growing up here. I
Yeah.
don't know that, but hearing from other people from other states are like Texas history and Texas pride is bigger than any other state.
Dude,
Yeah.
when I was in high school, before I went to New York, I hated Texas. I hated the Cowboys. I hated big old pickup trucks and boots. I hated all of it, brother.
That's a pretty good West Texas accent.
Yeah,
That's
bad.
West Texas.
Not bad.
Texas. I could not stand it. I was all emo, like, man, bro, I'm gonna go to Cali, man. Like, I went to California for a week. I'm like, this is my homeland, man. They understand me, bro. When I lived in New York, when I would come home to Texas, I would literally get on the ground and kiss the ground. And grab the dirt and squeeze it because I missed it so much.
Yeah.
Like literally, I still want like a Texas tattoo on my face.
I was going to say,
Not really my face.
maybe it is Texas pride, but when I see other people's shirts that are like home, I'm like, and it's not the Texas home.
It doesn't
I'm like,
resonate.
I mean,
Like Oregon, like
I'm like, that's
Hi,
like
Rhode Island. You're like, the home is bigger than your state.
I'm like, Texas is so cool looking, but maybe it's because I have Texas pride.
So my dad is
Yes.
from Mexico. He's from Mazatlan, which is a beach town. He grew up surfing. He's a surfer boy.
whoa.
And when he and he's, you know, doesn't understand Texas pride, but he had to learn U.S. history because he became a citizen.
Yeah.
So fast forward, he has a son, his first son ever, when I'm 28. So he's having a chance.
Wow.
He had 3 girls first, and we're all grown, and then he has this little boy, and he goes to school, and he's like, my dad is Rico, like, you know, unbutton your shirt, wear your gold chains, white jumpsuit
A
in the
legend.
70s. He's
Whoa.
you know, fashion's always been important to him. He always smells good. He always looks great. So this is my dad, and boots and belt buckles and pickup trucks. None of that has ever been him. But he's raising this son who goes to a Texas school,
Yeah.
and he's got all this Texas pride, and he wants to wear all that. And he bought him a shirt for Father's Day, and it was like, best Texas dad ever. And so my dad's, you know, having to rock this t-shirt that he doesn't even fully support. But
That's so
Yeah.
awesome.
You know, that's how I became a baseball fan, was because I hated New York so much.
oh, what?
Yes. Isn't that ridiculous? Okay. When I came back from...
Explain.
Yes, I will. When I came back from New York, I hated it. I like it now. I went there... Shelly and I went there with Selena and Fernando, I think last year.
Uh-huh.
that was like your redemption.
It was, I went to my group
That's right,
where I
that's
should have
right.
died, and I made peace with New York. I don't hate you guys anymore. But in 2006 to 2008, that was where the pinnacle of my sin and depression and sadness and the pinnacle of it. And I almost died. So when I came out of that, for years, I hated New York. I hated everything about it so much. Well, I don't like 2009. I started getting into
You can just
I started getting into talk radio. I listened to 105.3 before it was the Fan. Now it's the Fan.
You love talk radio.
It was like
I do,
it was like 105.3 live, like Russ Martin, Ben and Skin. That's where this whole bro bracket came from.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Was 10 years, whatever years ago, that's where I ripped it from. Anyways, 105.3 Live turned into the Fan. So I got so accustomed to talk radio, I couldn't find another place. So I just started listening to 105.3 The Fan and just listened to them talk about sports. And that's how I was like, that's where I kind of started liking the Cowboys again, even though I'm a Dolphins fan. I know. Sorry. I hated baseball. I never liked baseball. I didn't care about it. I thought it was boring. But I would make myself listen to it because I was the talk radio. The Rangers got destroyed one game by the Yankees. It's like they lost like 12-1. I don't know. Ridiculous.
That happened.
2009. Well, people would call 105 to the Fan, and the guy from New York called, like, yeah, I just left the ballpark. You guys are never going to win. I mean, you guys are the Rangers. We're the Yankees. You're never going to beat us. Just give it up. It flicked a switch in me. I'm like, I hate you guys. The Yankees? Oh my. That day, I was driving home. I started teaching myself the game of baseball. I was in 105.3.
Just to stick it to the Yankees?
I guess. I became a Texas Ranger fan that day, hating baseball.
Up top. We're a baseball family, so
I know. That's why the story. So I would listen and I would teach myself the game and I would ask questions, and I was literally doing this because even though I'm sorry, it was a good one. Even though I didn't know anything about baseball, I hated baseball, that day like flipped a switch in me like, no, I'm a Texas Ranger fan right now. And then in that year of becoming, teaching myself the game, that's the next year they went to the World Series for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
First time.
No, it was 2009 or 2010.
Yeah. I mean, they've only...
Maybe it was 2010. The first time they went, the year before that, the whole year before that, that's when I was training and learning and watching. And then bam, that a year later.
They made it to the World Series because of you?
I think so. But they did not lose because of me. The second World Series, they lost. I don't know the first World Series.
It was like 1 year and then it was like a...
The 2010, I believe it was San Francisco Giants, I think. Mm-hmm. The second year, I don't remember. Did they win 3 times?
I don't think so. I think it's only twice. But he's going to kill me if I don't know that, but I don't know.
I got goosebumps. I'm reliving this right now. I still get mad with Nelson Cruz missing the fly ball. All he had to do was catch the ball, and they would have won the World Series. I'm like, it's your fault. Because, oh my God.
Because you rallied.
It was like 6-7. The Rangers were winning. All he had to do was catch the ball, and he like he didn't even try. And then they rallied, they tied, and then the next inning, what's his name? The guy from the St. Louis Cardinals. Oh. Freeze or Free, or I don't remember his name.
No.
His last name is Free or Freeze.
I don't know.
Because the headline was like, freeze, the Texas Rangers. Oh. Anyways, so my hatred for the Yankees made me a baseball fan.
That's a bummer. My love for Derek Jeter made me a baseball fan. Which is for the Yankees.
Oh my God. Help us, Lord. Let's pray right now. Jesus.
Maybe it's a good thing I'm sitting between y'all right now.
I can't look at you right now. No, I love Derek Jeter. Now. Mm-hmm. Before, I hated him. I'm sorry. Like watching him like, oh yeah, you're so good. Look at you.
You know, Matt's favorite ball player is Cal Ripken. I don't know if you heard me say that on Father's Day, but that's his favorite. And what's cool about him is that he's not known for doing anything fancy or anything. He's known for just being consistent.
Really?
Which is really cool because that's a definite character trait of Matt as far as...
Yeah.
He helped me one time. This is very powerful. He was like, oh my God, I'm going to butcher it.
Cal Ripken did?
No, he used the baseball analogy. Mm. And the way he said it was so beautiful. Mm. It was like, for a baseball player to have an amazing batting average, it's like, what, 300 plus or something above 280? I don't know, Matt, if you're watching this. I just feel him judging me right now. That's 300, Josh! Golly, Google it or something. It's raining outside. That's so random. Anyways, so for a baseball player to be awesome, you have to have your baseball average to be 3.0.
Yeah.
And in order for that to happen, you have to hit the ball 3 times. You have to be perfect only 3 out of 9 times. I don't remember. I jacked it up. I knew I
don't think we should keep going.
He's not going to watch this anyway, right? He's watching this one. I love you, man. Come on. I feel like I'm talking to him. But yeah, I am, if you are watching it.
He'll watch it. He'll watch it.
Did I tell you that he looked like Kurt Russell with his hair?
You didn't, but Derek did. He showed me the picture of Goldie Hawn. And so I'm clearly Goldie Hawn.
Yes, that's why I made that picture. Because
that was a compliment for sure.
Yeah,
she's probably the first actress that I've been linked to, which I don't think that's accurate. But let's pretend like it's accurate for a second.
That's not true.
The first actress that I'm like, oh, I could.
That's not true.
Well, and yeah,
you've had. Yeah, a really good one. That
I know, but I feel stupid even saying that out loud because I don't even
have you ever had anyone say you look like somebody famous?
Yeah.
Who?
Oh God. I'm gonna say this now, but I'm a little bit chunky right now. But Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's who they say Matt looks like.
No, really?
We need a side by side of you and Matt.
I can see it though in your eyes.
Well, if I'm a little bit skinnier, you can see it. I think one guy said Haley Joel Osment. No. I saw him in New York.
You did?
In 2006, 7, whatever.
I bet you did as a kid.
What?
Well, he looks like Josh now.
Well, he has the same face from The Sixth Sense. You know what?
I gotta look that up.
I'll Google it.
We could Google stuff. But dude, I can't believe it. What? I said no one agreed with me, but when Matt had his short hair, dude, he looked like
Matt's been called a couple people. When he was skinnier, which he's not. I mean,
He's skinny
pretty
now.
skinny now. Yeah, but he used to have like a sunken in face, and he looked like Tom DeLonge from Blink 182.
Holy moly! I love Tom DeLonge. Not now. He's kind of weird.
No,
Aliens.
Tom.
Still-
No, not Tom DeLonge. Is that the right
No,
one?
Matt.
Mark Hoppus.
No,
Mark Hoppus.
He looks like more like Mark Hoppus.
No,
It is
it's
Mark
not.
Hoppus.
It's definitely not.
We're gonna look
No?
it up right now.
It's Mark Hoppus. He looks like
Dude,
Mark
he
Hoppus.
looked like the T-1000 from Terminator 2.
The T-1000. Who's that?
Did you see Terminator 2?
No.
Jennifer.
Are we going to talk about movies? Because
We go
I thought
right
you and I
now. We
liked
are.
a lot of the same
Yeah,
movies.
this guy.
That's
Oh,
Tom
yeah, Tom
DeLonge.
DeLonge.
No,
Yeah.
he.
But he's my sister-in-law swears he looks like Woody Harrelson, which I don't even know what that is about.
No,
Woody
he
Harrelson?
doesn't. No,
I
he
don't
doesn't.
think so either.
No, I would say more than anybody, I've always thought he looked like.
When he has a clean cut, he looks like he can
Yeah.
look like Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yeah.
I guess.
You've never seen? Have you seen Terminator 2?
No, why would I watch that?
Do you watch movies?
I mean, it's cool to be
I
told
know.
that you look like the T-1000.
Why did I type in
It
Mark
seems
Hoppus?
tough.
T.
Let me see Mark Hoppus.
Oh,
Does he look like?
I'm Mark
Okay.
Hoppus. This guy.
I know who he is. I'm just trying
That's not who I was going to.
That's-
No, Matt
no.
doesn't look like him.
He doesn't
You're
look
right.
like neither. Either. Neither.
Oh, I was going to originally Google.
T-1000.
Oh, I see.
No.
Who did? This was funny. When we were with y'all, when they were like, you know who you look like, and they were talking to either Derek or Matt, and I don't remember which one, and they were like so and so, and we were like, yeah, maybe, and then we had to Google it.
Yes, because
I
we're
don't-
too old to know.
I didn't have a clue. But I don't
That's
know
a
who
tiny
it was.
picture. I
Hey,
can't-
I'm old. I'm a little bit older than you, Josh.
I didn't say nothing. Let me.
I just need you to hold it back a tiny bit. Look at do images.
I did. It's not popping up. Let me see. Is that me?
Can we like
Do it side by side. I mean, it's pretty close.
Can you show the camera? Because I don't want to put it.
Smile. You got to smile big.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of close.
Who is that? Is that Haley Joel Osment? Oh my God! I'm Haley Joel Osment. That does look like me.
Isn't that funny? Okay. So,
I gotta look this up real quick. I posted it on Facebook right after we ate with y'all and Joel, and everybody was like, "No, he doesn't." I'm like, "Dude,
oh, I forgot what you.
he
yeah, you
looks
said
like that." All right, here it is. Oh, that's an action figure.
I didn't think so either.
Okay,
Dude,
that's not a
that's
good
awesome.
one.
He's an action figure.
Who have people told you you look like?
Back in the day, when did you ever watch My So-Called Life?
Never. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I don't know nothing apparently.
Okay, so Claire Danes was like she was the main character in My So-Called Life with Jared Leto.
Mm-hmm.
It was like his first kind of.
I know who they are, but I don't know that movie.
So people used to always tell me I look like her back then, but she has blonde hair now. No one ever tells me that anymore. The other one,
But they said that about Sophie when she had blonde hair.
yeah, and I've gotten I thought this was random because I don't see it, but maybe the eyes or something. But what's her name? Emma?
I was thinking that in my mind.
No, not what.
Emma Stone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You kind of have just this. I don't know. It's like the same look.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one. Oh, the girl from that 70s show. Somebody told me not
Laura Prepon?
Yes.
I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
I don't.
No.
No. I don't register it. Did you get
As a
anybody?
brunette, though, she's redheaded.
Yeah,
in the show,
I
but
don't. Okay, if I really try, yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. Anybody say you look like anything? Anybody?
Anything? Anyone?
Come on, we're all tired. I mean, I'm not tired. You're not tired either. Oh my God. No, I'm flustered. What am I doing here? Why did y'all
Yeah,
come
I've never been happy with the. In fact, I'm sitting here thinking that I hate my profile, and this whole show I am profiled, and I'm gonna.
Do y'all need to
Do
switch?
you want to switch for a little bit? You can be Josh's buddy.
You want to switch? Let's do a switch.
Okay, I guess I don't care.
You want
I
me
mean,
to
it's over now. It's like for 2 hours, it's been like this.
Yeah. Well, you could just switch
But
now.
so I
It'll only
have,
get better.
So my nose has always been, a sensitive area for me, and people used to say I look like Blossom.
Who the heck is
Which,
that?
yeah, okay, right. But Yasmin Bleeth. I mean, no. No.
What is that?
No! Wrong.
Who? What? I don't know.
Just as weird of a name, but what is her name? I just went blank.
What is it? I gotta see.
What are you doing?
Is this secret?
Do Blossom. What is her name? She's on the Big Bang Theory.
I don't watch that stuff.
Oh my.
Shelly loves The Big Bang. And I'm like, that's a terrible show.
Oh, this is how old we are. It's Blossom. It shows like a cherry blossom.
Oh man.
Okay, Blossom.
TV show.
What is her name?
It is.
And her best friend was Kit. 6. Her best friend was 6.
I don't know what's going
he's
on.
way too young for Blossom.
No, I don't see it.
Thank you. I never did.
Well, if I did, I wouldn't say yes.
I was super offended by that.
We said yes to Haley Joe. Did that offend you?
No, because I look like that guy.
Yeah, but Catherine Keener, people have said, and when I was really little, somebody told me I look like Terry Garr. So like all these old people, and I hate that.
Well,
The only
open that up
thing,
again.
my brain is like, who
Yeah.
you look like? I keep thinking Tara Reid. Is her name Tara Reid?
Oh,
Who's the chick? Was she in like
yeah, all the American Pie movies.
teen movies? Yeah.
One time, Danny
DeVito.
Duran said that I look like
Who's that?
Tara Reid.
That's not who I remember. I don't know what I'm.
Danny Duran told me I look like oh my gosh, who's the Dancing with the Stars girl? Julianne Hough.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, I will take it, but I thought it was a little. But I think it was because of how my hair was done, and it was pretty blonde, and it was like feathered back, and he was like,
What did you say the girl's name from that 70s show?
Laura Prepon.
Yeah, I can't ever remember her name.
Yeah, Laura Prepon. And then my sweet friend Deanna, who I will take this compliment, but she's and I think I don't know what she's talking about, but she says
That's who I've been told I look like.
I don't
know. Maybe it's because, I mean, I have very distinct eyes, so that might be why.
yeah, but they see her. She's had work done there.
Oh, yeah.
See, I can sort
You can kinda see it.
that. I'm sorry, I mean,
Not that one, hopefully.
that's in Orange Is the New Black.
Help
She
her,
looks
Lord.
like Malia there. That's
give
crazy.
her more. Give her more. I hope you guys are Googling this because I'm not putting any pictures in there. Please forgive me.
Okay, so the other one is that Deanna told me she's good at complimenting, evidently.
Yeah, because
She told me Victoria Beckham. I was like, and I will take that one.
yeah, she told me Jennifer Aniston and Victoria Beckham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Is
like,
that what she
okay.
said to us? Or did she say Monica to you? She said Victoria
She
Beckham.
said Victoria
Yeah.
Beckham. Mhm.
Anyway, I was like,
oh,
but she compliments my hair a lot, so that's
I believe I have gray hair.
That's probably where the Jennifer Aniston thing came from.
You think I have great hair?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't think so?
I mean, I've never felt like I have great hair. Have I had gorilla ear at all?
Not on this side.
Dude, look at my hair. I have like I said this before, but it's like if you get the hair at the end of an elephant's tail and cut that off, it makes my hair. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. I just want to grow it out once.
Well,
to
you're
say I
doing it.
did it.
You're doing it. This is how we met
Who do
you.
you think that Derek looks like as a celebrity?
The guy from Maroon 5.
Adam Levine.
Yeah, like when I first met him, he had.
That's good for you.
I mean, yeah.
He's like, what? No. But now I don't know. Oh my God. Yes, I do know. Yes, I do know. I sent him a picture. I don't know if he told you.
Probably not.
Let me just
Not
look
if
it
it was
up.
embarrassing.
Let me just look it up and show you. I don't remember. I think he did not receive this. But I'm like, you're this guy right now. Because he started wearing his glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. I know this is a lot of. No. What? No. Okay, I got it. Bear with me.
Do you want to switch?
Oh, no. Oh God, Jesus, no. The Riddler from Gotham.
I mean, maybe clean shaven. I don't know.
Huh.
When he first started wearing, he had like, I don't remember what he was wearing, but this is like when he first started wearing his glasses. He was dressed a certain way, and I took a picture of him and did a side by side.
And they were.
And he did not enjoy it. But I'm like, you're this guy.
I mean, I can see that because he's made a face similar to that before for sure.
Maybe if I shake it.
That's funny.
That's it. I don't know. But yeah, this guy. That's it.
I thought Shelly looked like somebody, and I can't remember who it is.
Did she get told she looks like somebody?
I don't.
I feel like I thought that at one time, but I can't remember. It's funny to be told that, though, because you never really... Or I get a lot, you look like exactly like somebody that I know.
Me?
No, people tell me that literally all the time. You look exactly like my cousin so-and-so. I'm like...
No, I never...
I think I must just have one of those familiar faces.
I get you look so different from the last time we met. Like, people don't remember me. Don't recognize me easily. I've had that happen several times.
I think you're pretty unforgettable.
I always feel like...
With that hair.
Yeah, for sure.
Man...
Talking about hair.
I feel like I just need to do it once and then I'll never want to do it again. Because I get so close. I get to this level and I cut it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to cut it. And then like a couple months go by and then I grow it out
yours
again.
Is doing the same thing. This is what Derek's is. It's that whole top long and all that's a different length.
Still short. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did that on purpose.
So are you going to cut it? Are you going to cut Derek's? Or what are you thinking?
I've been wanting to, but not want to actually do it.
I'm just wondering, because Matt's asked me, like, do I just shape it up? And I don't know. You told me a long time ago, that's hard to do. I don't know if you can just shape it up. You just kind of have to either cut it or you don't.
I got a girl question for y'all. At first, I'm like, I don't know, fashion and trending stuff.
Yeah.
How are y'all with that?
She's great.
What does that even mean?
I feel like you're good at always.
Like, oh my God, what's trending? Oh, well, this is trending. How do you even know?
She doesn't do that, but she does know. I feel like you're always kind of on the...
Well, I don't, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
No?
What about fashion?
Yeah, I mean...
You said fashion and beauty on this list, and that's what I'm pulling from.
Because she said that.
I like fashion. I just have like, I'm not really, I would say I'm probably, I don't know. I don't feel like either one of us are trendy per se.
I feel like my style is pretty classic eclectic. I mean, I don't like a lot of crazy, outrageous things. I have a very simple color palette a lot of times, but I like a few randoms that are like, oh, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I think you have, I think you have great taste, great style.
Yeah, and I feel the same about you. I just feel like for instance, the other day when you were like, oh, so Bermuda shorts are back in. I don't ever really know.
Well, I don't know if they're back in, but I did see some people wearing them, and now I've seen more people. And now, of course, they're on my feet all the time.
Right.
But I found some.
Yeah. Let's not get into conspiracy theories because we could be here all night.
Oh, we're going to do that now. Let's just forget fashion and jump in. I always try to, almost not every podcast, but I'm like, hey, what do you think about it? And then it just kind of,
yeah.
Do we going to try this? Oh, I got another. Okay.
I love watching other people put capsules together. I think that's so, I'm intrigued by that. And it makes me want to do that. Like I'm going to California in a week and I'm so excited about packing because it's like a personal challenge to me to figure out how I can rework these same 5 things and not overpack and not underpack. Mm-hmm. And I when I went to New York the last time I did that, I was like, I'm more of an overpacker by nature. I want to have options.
I'm so afraid of not having enough.
So it's been a fun challenge for me to be like, I'm going to pack what I need and I'm going to recycle what I can. And I'm going to pair this with this and this with this. And I'm going to use this on this day. Like I've been excited by that, which is.
I always make fun of Shelly. Yes, I do. Like when we go to like a weekend trip to Austin, she packs everything.
I
15 underwear, 50 shirts, like.
Well, she was saying like what she wore to the conference was like outside of her norm.
She's
but I
always.
She looks so cute.
She looks so cute. In her Ace Ventura pants.
At least I didn't say circus pants.
They're called potato sack pants, right? Am I right?
MC Hammer pants.
Paper bag pants.
That's better than potato sack.
Well, I was gonna say
this is
MC
how
Hammer.
I'm not trendy. I like certain things. What do you think? Do you think that we're trendy or
think-
just more fashionable? Because I feel like they're different. Don't
Dude,
you?
I don't know. Like when I first came to CFNI 2015, and I was realizing that, you know, first of all, I'm 30 or 29 at the time, so the majority of the kids are, you know, college or high school, 18, 19. I'm like, and I noticed that the 90s were coming back.
Yeah.
Even back then, it's still happening now, and I'm like, why? Even when I was 15, and my first job was McDonald's, which was an hour away. I would drive an hour away because my mom took me there because she worked there. And like a new slang word would come out. Like I can't think of any, but they would start saying this word, which was slang for whatever. And then I would go back to my hometown. In my little tiny hometown, they were saying that word. And I'm like, is there like a universal, how do you even know? Maybe a song and...
Yeah, have you ever read the book Tipping Point?
No, I don't read books.
You'll find out that's how that happens.
There's a book that
talks
describes
that talks about how that kind of thing,
How trends happen.
become trends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
how does it become?
it's a lot of layers. I don't want to. I mean, there's a lot. It is very interesting though. It's yeah.
But Matt has and filled me in on some things. But
There's different players that make up that tipping point where something becomes a trend, and it takes all kinds of different people to make it happen. But yeah, it is weird how it works. You know, like
yeah, like I don't understand like how
it.
maybe there was a video or a movie that came out years ago where just unanimously everybody's like,
say that again?
Unanimously.
No,
Unanimously.
Unanimously.
No, you're putting an extra M.
How do you say it?
Unanimously.
Unanimously.
No.
Freak, I can't say it.
Unanimously. Unanimous.
Unanimously.
No.
I said it. I said it.
No, you didn't.
Unanimously.
No.
How do you say it?
You.
Nan.
Unanimously.
Unanimously. Yeah.
Unanimously. That's it. I'm saying it.
No, you're not.
Unanimously. How do you say it?
You're putting an M where there's supposed to be an N.
Unanimously. Oh, that was it. Yeah, I said the N.
Unanimous.
You're saying unanimously.
Unanimous. Unanimous.
Unanimously. I can't.
Unanimous.
I said it the whole time.
No, sir. Unanimously.
Unanimously. I can't say it.
Take that word out of your vocabulary.
But don't take it out of this podcast.
Just say at the same time.
Just say at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just instead of
unanimously, just say at the same time.
Unanimously. God, I can't say it.
You just have to use another phrase, which is...
What did I say?
At the same time. Say at the same time instead of using the word unanimously.
I want you to say the correct word, and I want you to say what I'm saying.
Unanimously.
Unanimously.
Same
No, that's
thing.
right. No, I can't say it wrong.
No.
I can't say it wrong.
I can't say it wrong either.
Say it?
Unanimously.
That's what
you're saying. Unanimous.
Say the right one. Say the wrong one.
Unanimously.
Unanimously.
Gosh. Unanimously.
That's wrong.
Say it one last
I
time.
better not leave here saying unanimously.
You'll never forget this day.
Unanimous.
I don't even know what I'm saying.
Unanimous.
You're saying unam. You're saying unam instead of unan.
Unanimously.
Yeah.
God, I can't form my mouth.
Just how
So sometimes there's like a physical posture that you have to obtain to do certain things. And when we were doing out at camp at Resonate, the rope swing, this is pre-working out every day for nearly 2 years. I did the rope swing the first time and ate it on the water, hardcore, had a horrible headache, neck ache, was wrecked. But I wanted to do it again because I just couldn't believe that I wasn't ready. I just wasn't ready. But evidently my bottom half is heavy. And so I got up there and I did it again. So I didn't do it for a long time. I didn't do it for another 3 years. But then when I got the courage to do it again, I had to do, I physically morphed my face like you just did and grunted and contracted every part of my core, and I brought my legs up, which are really, they're long. And so it was just like everything was super tense. And then I was able to do it. I probably looked ridiculous, but I did not fall in the water. But now,
with those guns.
yeah, I can
You did it.
Gosh, did I?
Yeah. You said it right.
I don't even know what you were doing at the same time.
I don't even know what I'm talking about right now.
but you were talking about something.
Doing something
at the same time.
Well, that's over with. I don't know. But what...
It was trending. We were talking about
trending. You didn't, everybody doing it.
Yeah.
The same way.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't remember. Now it's gone. But
I do think I found this basket purse at this estate sale sometime at the beginning, like in the spring, and then I came upon this straw backpack, and now straw bags really are, not that now they are, but I guess they were making a presence, but I didn't ever, I don't know. So I guess sometimes it just is, like you're just in a, I didn't know that those were trends that were happening, but they're happening. And subconsciously I'm attracted to what's trending on certain things.
When you were in high school, you were doing the punk rock thing.
See, I would
what year
say
was that?
90s, early 90s.
And so 2005, I felt like, I was in high school, but everywhere I went, it seemed like from 2005 to 2008, that was
very trendy when were. I feel like that became trendy. Like, honestly, when Green Day.
Well, grunge was in the 90s.
Yeah.
And some of that kind of morphed from the beginning of that, right?
Like 2000 to 2000, I don't know, 8, there was like an emo, that emo area.
Yeah.
Is that what you call that?
That was,
era?
yeah, I would say that. But like.
The emo era?
I think that was birthed out of that punk rock morphing into grunge.
Yeah, Green Day, Blink-182 was a big contributor to it.
Because punk rock would have been all the way back in the 80s for sure.
Yeah, even
starting in
the 70s even,
the Sex Pistols and all those homies. Yeah. Do you think that will come back again?
I think
for sure.
I think it's just already its own demographic. I don't know that.
Well, like the 90s are happening now, right?
Yeah, but all those demographics existed in the 90s, so they're going to exist now.
Well, and like Derek and I went to see, one of his favorite bands the other night, which they were, a big in that punk rock world when we were, in all that. But I saw some, like a lot of people our age, but also some kids like Sophie's age, which makes sense because like a lot of the stuff that we listen to, we're like, listen to this and she loves it. So I think some of that influence is coming from parents our age influencing kids Sophie's age.
Yeah, that makes sense.
With their fashion.
I remember loving, there was I was a freshman-ish in high school, freshman, sophomore, and I was into all my dad's old records. And he listened to, at the time, was really hardcore, and he wouldn't listen to it anymore, but he loved like Alice Cooper and Deep Purple and all these super satanic-y metal bands back then is what you thought of. And so and I loved it, and I had macrame plant hangers, and I had a futon, and I had burnt orange everything, and I wanted my bedroom looked a lot like my sunroom does now. So
my mom would always be like, I can't believe the 70s are coming back, because
that was in the 90s. So those influences kind of surface every 25 years. Yeah.
So Luke's gonna be emo.
Yes. I had like.
Did you ever flat iron your hair?
Yes. I did it the other day, and I was oh my God.
That's a lot of hair.
Yeah, it takes forever.
I'm sure.
But when I was I still am a huge Taking Back Sunday fan. Yeah. And I always wanted that hairstyle. Yeah. Where it was like right here.
Yeah. Right now it looks like
and they always mess with it. Yeah.
I can't wear it now.
Do you remember, when Eric and Derek did that challenge?
Ponytail challenge?
Yeah, the long hair challenge.
Okay. I don't know if you know, but Eric has super curly hair.
I never saw his hair. He did the long hair?
Yes.
Yeah, it
And
wasn't Matt. It was Derek and Eric.
And Derek
So I know
Merrick.
Brandon had super long hair too.
He had a mullet.
But yeah, he did. He looks Anyways, Eric's hair is super curly. And so when he was in the growing out phase, do you remember when Heather used to flat iron his hair?
Mm-hmm.
There are still
He had shebang bad.
yes. But he looked kind of that emo look because that's when that was, in style. But there's some pictures out there, and I'm going to have to find some.
I want to see all of them.
I'm going to have to find it. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff on Facebook.
We did. I certainly we didn't start the trend, but ugly sweater parties were not a huge thing, and we had a little. It was just like I think it's just the 8 of us at that first party that we did. We used to throw ugly sweater parties. We quit after everybody started doing them. Super annoying.
I think I'm still punk rock a little bit in my core.
I am too.
I think you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, look at how you're dressed today.
Yeah, but like something about inside me
It's
goes
against the system. It's because you got where I originated from. Because I didn't want to be like anybody else. It was like Abercrombie was so big in high school, and Hollister. Everybody was wearing that.
Yeah.
And that's when I was really getting into. Blink-182 was my favorite band from I 7 years.
Express and Banana Republic and Gap when I was. That was probably more my style. So I would go.
That's real classic. Yeah.
Classic. Yeah.
And I was so against that.
I was like thrift store everything.
Really?
When I was in high school.
Man.
I did a season when I was doing drugs. I did a season like that.
Yeah.
Like freshman, I did a lot of that because I that's was 70s and it was listening to all that music. So it was a short window for me. And then
I remember the day I transformed to. Okay, I don't know what grade. I think it was I think I was 15 or 16. I said I was spending the night at my friend's house, and my friend just got his permit or license or whatever. And he's like, yeah, man, what you like? There's a store that sells that. It's called Hot Topic. I'm like, what? Really? Yeah, man.
I never got into it.
They sell that there. I'm like, take me. So I lied to my parents and said I was spending the night. And the next day we drove up. That's when I first started smoking cigarettes. Like, yeah, I'm such a I went there and I bought my first black tea, my jelly bean. That's the day I changed into punk rock. And then my dad went to the place that I was supposed to be. And he's like, no, I don't know. Maybe he just knew something was up or something. And where's he at? And my friend told on me. And so I got a call on my Nokia phone or whatever.
Got to pull the antenna up.
Where you at?
Nokia.
Nokia. What did I say?
Nokia.
Unanimously. Okay.
It's okay.
And my dad's like, where you at? And I'm like, I'm at the friends. No, you're not. Where you at? And I'm like, and then I came home and my mom and dad are in the room and I'm dressed up differently. And that was the day. She cried. You're not my man. It was
Oh, so was Zoomies, my niece is super, I guess she's not my niece. She's my cousin. But anyway, she was really into all of that. But years later, she's much younger than me. And Zoomies was her store. And she was a skater girl.
I feel like, Zoomies, Hot Topic, and all that were
So I didn't know when Zoomies came into the fold.
That was there in that year. It was a skate shop, right?
Yeah.
Is it still there?
I don't
even know.
I know Vans is there, of course. I can't think
of course, growing up in San Angelo, we had the thrift store. So it's funny, we'd wear old, Derek would order stuff. There were skate shops that we would order stuff from, in California.
Dickies and Delia's.
Dickies.
Did you ever order from Delia's?
Delia's was a little bit later, that.
Okay.
That came on the scene a little bit later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
It was kind of for punk rock girls.
Punk rock girls, yeah.
Yeah.
So I got Jesus question.
Okay.
Because on my Facebook, I'm like, my 2 favorite pastors that we haven't talked about. Someone's listening. Oh my God, I'm gonna listen. Oh, they're talking about nothing.
All right, let me get.
I bring this up every not everyone, but
This isn't controversial, is it?
I hope not.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if this is something that could be fixed. But like when somebody in the Christian faith does something, or when some pastors in the news and the media is destroying them, like what's her name? I always says her, I can't talk anyways, but Gettendinger. What's her name?
Steffi Gretzinger? No, you're thinking of
the chick that went on Ellen.
Lauren Daigle.
Lauren Dangle.
Daigle.
Nope.
Home chick from that went on the
Dangle
show.
would be
Angle from the Dangle.
It would be an unfortunate last name. Sorry.
It's Daigle. It's Daigle.
Like when that happens.
Yeah.
And there's a big shebang and you got everybody shanking everybody. Or, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is there's so many different doctrines. There's so many different beliefs. There's so many different churches. Would it be possible to have some kind of organization or some kind of group that says, hey, we're a Christian. We believe Jesus is the Son of God. Like the basic
nuts and bolts
pillars of Christian faith. Water baptism, all the way over, sprinkle. Not a hill we're dying on.
Yeah.
Pre-trib, post-trib, on-trib, no-trib, whatever trib. We're not dying on that hill, whatever group where when something happens and people are, that's what the Christians are doing, that we could go to this group and say, look, we are for this or we are against this or this is what we believe. Does that make sense what I'm saying? I probably did a really bad job.
I don't know what your question is. Am I wrong? Do you know?
Like when something happens.
I know. You're asking, is it possible for there to be an entity like that? I
hate like when the Westboro Baptist Church is out there.
Yeah.
And like, look at all those Christians out there. No. That's not what we believe. If you are a Christian, you put your trust in Jesus. This is the characteristics, the fruit.
Right.
Those guys, we don't know what they're smoking, but we don't believe in that. Does that make sense now?
Yeah, and I don't know whether you I don't know what exactly what you're asking for either, but what I would say is what to do, but I can tell you some things that don't work, which is going to Facebook.
Yes.
Right.
And taking a stance on a social media platform. Never is a good idea. It just is not a good idea. If you want to have a conversation with somebody, I think all those things are worth conversations. But being on a soapbox about something and getting a dividing line and drawing a line in the sand on something that you're going to have varied views anyway, gosh, it's just not worth it.
Yeah, I think it's hard because everyone interprets the Bible differently. So to have this is really funny.
That's a big
Did you
problem.
ever see Bill and Ted's?
Yes, I love that show.
You know they're coming back. They're doing another one?
Yes, number 3.
No. Don't they have
Yes, no, they only had 2.
Okay.
Excellent Adventure and Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey.
Bogus Journey was my favorite.
I see it like whenever they go and that whole council of people are sitting, and they show up and they're like, you must save the world, Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Station.
Like, I see, like, when you're talking about this panel of people, like, that's what I saw, which would be kind of cool. But
yes,
I don't think that's possible because everybody has such different ideas of the word. For me,
that frustrates me. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, it's about rightly dividing, in my opinion. It's knowing the audience, right? Knowing
the writers,
knowing the old from the new,
knowing the revelation of the old, the new in the old.
Yeah.
Knowing
there's just a lot to it, and so because there's a lot to it, people don't always, stand on the same side of whatever that looks like. You know what I mean? And so what I'm saying is that I think that makes it difficult to have a council of people who, is this right? Is this what?
Yeah.
Because everybody's counsel is different. And so
much of it is subjective anyway. There's no written, there are 10 written laws, but there's not really any other written laws. Well, seed time and harvest, but there's not a lot there's just so much that's subjective. I remember having a guy say, wanting to pick a little bit of a fight in a small group about being right about moral issues. And morally, yeah, but that's what Paul says, is that all things that are lawful aren't necessarily profitable. 8 oranges is too many oranges.
Yeah.
Okay? But it's not against the law to eat 8 oranges.
Yes, I understand. I agree with you.
So, I just think...
Yeah. And
This really, on a personal Mimi, I don't know, I said that, is prohibiting, I can say that word, prohibiting me from wanting to write a sermon, and because there are, I have heroes in the faith that one of them is wrong about, can you lose your salvation, forfeit your salvation, or once saved, always saved? Not all 3 of them are right. Is that correct? One of them is wrong.
Right.
One was right.
One is right.
One is right.
2 are wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. So, and each person has a pretty good
Argument
on it. And I'm like, dude, that's amazing to me. Where I'm like, I don't know. That's a number one question throughout my whole 2015 CFNI starting?
Eternal security?
No, like, I don't know what that answer is, because these people have, I don't want to say their names, I'll tell you afterwards, where they put their argument down, and I'm like, man, all 3 of them have maybe put down a really good reason.
Why would you want to prove that you can't, that you're not, that there's a risk of you not going to heaven? That is beyond me. That to me is like, man, why would you want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Say that again?
Why would you want to prove that you are not, there's a chance you won't go to heaven?
The continuity.
What?
Continuity.
Hold on. Did you say nudity?
Continuity.
No.
The continuity.
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 Not nudity. There's no nudity in that word.
Okay.
Continuity.
So right off the bat, the timer's up. I press stop. Bathroom breaks. Drinky winkies. And then we had a conversation, and I don't even know where we're at now, but you ended with, I don't know why you would want to say, what'd you say?
Why you would want to believe that?
And then I'm going to say, I gravitate to that. Man, it just goes, everybody has such a different belief. That's why it's just so important to get in your Bible, let the Holy Ghost in, like, look, Jesus, what are you saying? Yeah, homeboy's saying this, my pastor's saying this, Hillsong saying this, or whatever, who you listen to.
Holy Spirit, speak to me. Help me interpret the word.
And I think that's the most important thing. And because I want to start preaching again. I think I said this the last couple. I really want to get in the Word, formulate a message, and make a little, 1-point sermon, 3-minute video, and just do it. Because I feel that tugging on me. But a lot of these questions and a lot of these things that I'm bringing up is because there is an element of fear of saying the wrong thing. And I just want to be 100% sure of what I'm saying, so that's why I always just say the same thing.
Part of it, though, is through your desire to do that is just putting something together and having somebody edit it for you or read it for you or help you pull out new truths or help you find the best illustrations to get your point across. I mean, have somebody else get their eyes on it. That's very helpful.
I'm going to say, this is... Okay, homiletics, right?
Yeah.
I keep putting my hair behind my head, and you're looking at me when I do that.
I like it.
I do that with that always.
That's because I'm like, yes, do that, brother.
Really?
Do that side too. Make it even. Now it's because now it's uneven.
Because that's what I'm always doing with Derek when he's preaching. I'm like, just tuck it.
Do you look at him like that?
Because when he gets going, sometimes it gets,
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, homiletics with your brother. Man, I got a 94. And
nice.
No.
That's good.
Because you wanted 100.
You want 100.
You do, I know.
So you could preach in front of the whole student body. And I think one of my applications didn't align to what my point was or something. And I don't remember. But it devastated me. And I'm not, no condemnation, brother. But that element caused this beginning of fear and that was like 2017 or something. I don't remember. 2 years ago for sure. Where it's always like in the back of my head, and I know that's stupid, but it really, help me. I'm setting myself free by talking about this. But
I do think it's important that you have someone that you look to leadership wise, obviously, like Kat was saying, to look over and help you. Going out and sitting in a tree and asking God to talk to you is maybe not always the best idea, but I mean, it will help you figure out, like, okay, maybe you come to your pastor and you say, "Hey, I saw this in the tree." And
I mean, you could, if you take that moment
Sure.
to your pastor and say, "This is what God told me in a tree," then that's different than taking what you heard God say in the tree straight to the pulpit.
Tree. Yeah, right.
And going straight to the pulpit. Don't do that.
Taking the leaves off and burning them and smoking them. That's what happens usually.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, you need to have, like, for Derek, obviously, that's my dad, or
do y'all
one
ever,
of my brothers.
Do y'all ever banter about what he's going to preach on? Because Matt's not kind of. Is it too personal?
I feel like yeah.
Because Matt didn't with me. No. He was very uncomfortable, and I didn't press the issue, and I didn't with him. I even struggled going to you. But I didn't want to step on each other. Yeah. And hindsight was, I'm glad I did, but I was uncomfortable.
I think it's vulnerable to do that for
like
people.
To show what you're working on to see if it's right. Like,
because what if they say, would you be like, oh, thank God, or would you be like kind of a little bit hurt?
I'm always, my whole life, I think that's a positive characteristic of me. I always like ask 8 people the same question.
That's the problem.
And a positive. But a problem. Why?
It's a problem because you said 8 people.
Well, like
that's too many.
3, maybe 8. Okay, the videographer thing of wedding prices or whatever, everybody has a different thing.
Right, so ask 2, maybe 3 people.
But in Jesus land, if I have 5 pastors and I ask them the same thing and I'm in the same family.
That's too many. Oh.
I'm like burping on you. I'm sorry. I couldn't hide that one. I was like, so I'll talk about it and make it better.
That's the thing you're saying. Like, so-and-so says this, so-and-so says this, so-and-so. You know, who has influence in your life? Who have you put yourself under that has influence over you? You know, I wouldn't go too far off of that. I
don't do that either.
Do you go to anybody? Who influences you? Right.
Well, I don't have as many opportunities, but like I speaking opportunities, but I don't go to anybody for the promises every Sunday morning. I don't do that. But if I'm going to preach, if I have an opportunity to speak, this time I went to her and I have a leadership coach, and I presented to both of them, to him and his wife, and was able to get some good feedback from them that I then took to her, said, here's where I was headed, but then this is what they had to say. What are you doing? And how does this marry with what you're doing? And what do you think? And she was like, I think you should do this. And I was like, I think I should do that too. Mm-hmm. And so it was collaborative, I think. But
then to go from there and go, okay, let me see what they think too. And then maybe what they think too, that's a lot of voices that you're like, because what if they're like, well, I think you should do something totally different. Then at that point, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like the wider you open your circle.
I went to 2 people and that's it.
Yeah.
Because one was just not enough for me. One was not enough for me because, well, for her, she's in my life every single day. So it was important to me. And we're doing this together. So it was important to me to get her feedback on that. I don't know that there's anybody else, honestly, that I would bounce that kind of a, you know.
I usually mostly talk to my dad if I'm going to ask him something about, when I'm crafting a sermon. I usually talk to him if I talk to anybody. But I have a lot of influences as far as like theologically who I listen to, but they're all on the kind of a very similar page.
Do all of them agree on the same thing, or do they all kind of?
I think there's a few things that that are different, but the things that I think are different, I just spit that out. You know?
Yeah.
I don't, because I think like there's one guy I really love a lot of what he has to say, but some of it I'm like, I don't agree with that. But man, there's so much good. Like my dad always says, eat the meat and spit out the bones. Yeah. And so I do that, like, because
that's the rightly dividing the word.
Yeah, I can appreciate a lot of what he has to say, but some of it I don't agree with. But it doesn't mean like I'm cutting him off. I don't agree with everything he has to say, because I think, like I said, there's. But foundationally,
they all believe the same thing.
Yeah.
So some of those people for me, like when I open the services with a promise, I'm most of the time pulling from a podcast that I've listened to that something has stood out. And because I'm doing this leadership coaching, I have found a fresh appreciation for John Maxwell, which I know a lot of people in the business world love him. But so I found a lot of influence from him on personal development, personal leadership. But we toss podcasts around within our leadership circle. So we all listen to Craig Groeschel. We listen to
Andy
Stanley. We listen to Creflo Dollar. We listen to Joseph Prince. We listen to Christine Kane. We listen to I found this new community of women through Christine Kane, because we've done a couple of Propel series in our sisterhood meetings. But now there's a show on TBN, which I shared on our Awake Sisterhood page, but it's Better Together. And I have really enjoyed that, because it's just 4 to 5 women at a time just doing what we're doing. And so you get all these different perspectives. And there are some times on there I'm like, that went down sideways. I don't agree with that. But then there's 5 people there. So you're going to get a different perspective on a different thing. But foundationally, they all believe the same thing.
Yeah.
Who else do you listen to? I mean, I was thinking about a lot of people.
I like C3 San Diego.
With Jurgen. Well, they kind of have
what's cool about theirs is Jurgen, how do you say his last name?
Matthias.
Matthias.
He's from Australia, which I just love listening to him
talk.
That's
awesome.
Yeah. But he's really funny, and you would love, have you ever heard him?
I don't know.
You would love him. He does all kinds of accents.
Really, I love
hilarious.
Accents.
He'll do like Star Wars, Luke, I am your father, that kind of stuff. He does all kinds of hilarious voices.
Chris Hodges too, isn't it?
Chris Hodges, I love Chris Hodges. Yeah, but anyways, so and Brian Houston.
Totally. No,
but anyways, their church, they have a ton of different people preach, because they have several campuses.
Yeah.
So their podcast is a lot of different people preaching. It's not just him. But I usually kind of scroll through and pick him out, because I like him the best of all of them. But he's like the pastor of C3 San Diego, but then they have campus pastors. So
man, I'll need to. Yeah. After this is over, I'll message y'all, because I really want to listen to all of them. Mm-hmm. I listened to Joseph Prince. I was on him, and man, I just listened to like Eric and Brandon.
Well, that's great.
I do. Yeah. I listen. I listen to Eric's podcast
because I want that repetition. Because that's what I gravitate to.
It's good.
I listen to his podcast a lot. Brandon doesn't have any.
I was going to say I don't know that I've ever listened.
I don't know. Jen was just saying something about that the other day, but that they don't have that anymore. But I loved his. Yeah.
Brandon preached a message. He's preached a couple of messages that because. I don't know. His messages to me, I guess because I don't hear him very often, they always bring like this drop the mic revelation that I hadn't thought of, and it kind of makes me mad that I haven't thought of that on my own, but also grateful that you know. Yeah. So there's a couple of messages that I would say are pretty marked me. I think from your brother Brandon. Yeah. But this is from Eric.
The key.
Mm-hmm. That she drew.
What is it? What is it from? Or what,
well, he did a message on eternal access.
And are we getting tattoos after this podcast?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.
On eternal access, okay. And I gravitated toward it. Livy asked me the other day, and after it was all drawn, then I found all this hidden meaning, because there's like 3 dots for my kids, and then my initials are in there, and then there's like.
I thought of all of that when I drew it.
Yeah, I know. It was very prophetic.
That's amazing, though.
But for me now I'm like faith is the key. Hope is the key. Love is the key. Believing the best in people is the key. Like there's just all these, and this is a master key to all of that, which is super cheesy, I realize. But if I'm gonna have a tattoo on my body, I might as well have a story to go with it.
Yeah.
Besides, we all wanted tattoos for Matt's birthday.
Besides, I've got an old lady tramp stamp on my back.
I'm saying nothing. I learned to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah. I call it an old lady tramp stamp because
but now,
it was before it was technically named that.
Was it a butterfly or something?
No, it's like tribal. Which
is
perfect for the 90s, right? And
but now it's in the right spot.
It is because high-waisted jeans are back. But remember when girls' jeans used to have a zipper like this long in the 90s, like everything was super low. Everybody's crack showed all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it looked funny because my tattoo is like way up here because jeans used to be higher,
Yeah.
and now they're back to being higher, so it makes sense. But it looks like it's kind of like.
So when you're bending over in the tattoo chair, when you're bending over in the chair for them to give you a tattoo and your pants are way up here, then your stamp is up here.
Yeah.
Man, that's
but you know, I got it
amazing.
on my back because I was like, well, when I'm 80, I don't have to look at it, right? But okay, on the tattoo note, what would you get? Do you have an idea of what you would get?
Let me just say something really fast.
Oh my God.
You do need to make sure you talk to somebody who knows how to take care of them, because I didn't get that same advice, and I know you know how to take care of a tattoo, so I can't really explain Derek's situation, but honestly, I think mine is because I didn't take care of it right, and I have olive skin that just scars
Can't you just
easily.
redo it?
But there's no teeth. It just looks like a grabber.
Yeah.
It's weird.
You could probably get it redone.
I need to find the picture of when it was redone. When it was first done, it was so beautiful, but it's scabbed all weird, and now there's no teeth, and it looks awful. And
it's not awful.
Well, if I keep my watch there, it's not.
Well, can't you redo it or retouch it up or something?
If I want to.
Yeah.
I mean, I would probably get definitely something to help out my leg, because I can't just have two. Like, seriously.
Just keep adding stars.
Or maybe.
Cover them up.
Fun fact, my sister we got our tattoos together. She has the exact same tattoo on her other ankle.
She does.
Okay, who are you have one sister or two?
One sister, Amanda.
I know, but so what's the 2 stars?
I'm the other star.
Oh. Okay.
There were going to be more family members added.
Oh, there were?
Well, that's the plan back in the day. I'm like, yeah, man, my mom, my dad, my brother, and, whatever. I really talked like that. But now...
I thought you talked with, like...
Drink you winking.
I'm like, yeah, man, we should totally get together the other day. Yeah. I can't. That's awful. I guess I don't know. I can't paint over it because that would hurt my sister's feelings.
You can incorporate it, though.
But I definitely need to do something to surround it and make it more
I'm going to Pinterest.
I think you need to bring it up the leg.
I'm going to
Pinterest. It not
Pinterest
seem so like an ankle tattoo.
Some manly star tattoos on the legs.
I don't know, but I definitely...
You could do what is that? The Star of Texas?
No, I can't get this. That's like total
Republican
country.
Okay.
You wanted to show your state pride.
I definitely... No, but not the state of Texas. Maybe like red, white. I don't know. Something...
Okay.
Maybe I will get the state. I'm going to get Derek Jeter's face holding a Texas Rangers bat.
Nice. The best of both worlds. Okay.
So, do you want to go to the bro bracket?
No, I have an idea. Okay, tell me about the bro bracket.
When I first started the podcast, day 1 with your husband, Derek Jeter, Derek Miller.
I have to say this real fast. Star tattoos for men on an ankle is
is what?
Ankle is not on any of the lists. It says arms, chest, arm, sleeve, leg. No, but so I'm going to put ankle. There's nothing.
I'm glad that you told me that. That's really terrible. Gosh, man, I don't know what to do.
I'm going to help you. Y'all carry on. I'm going to be over
I'm
here.
telling you, you just keep going up. It's going to make it look super
Like just stars
super
up
manly.
I will look totally, oh my God.
Hardcore. You're going to look hardcore.
Those are cool.
Ooh.
That's a Dallas Cowboy star.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I'll be a part of the club then.
Ooh, have them wrap around your calf. Like calf tattoos on guys are probably.
That's what I'm saying. Like, just going,
Yeah, go backwards.
take it up.
I gotta do. Take it up a notch. What is your idea?
No, I want to hear the bro bracket first.
So at the very beginning, I'm like, man, I want to come up with. It was the whole podcast. I was thinking of it like a talk show. Like they have little games. They have little. Did you ever listen to the Russ Martin show? Mm-mm. The Russ Martin show is it's going on right now, but it's like they play games or it's just ridiculous. Or like the Ben and Skin show back in the day when it was 105.3 Live. Which one?
That's kind of cool.
I can't do the Nautical Star.
Oh, is that?
I wasn't that emo. That's like you get it on your, the crack of your elbow or whatever.
Okay, I'm done looking at these. Sorry, I'm engaged now.
So when I first started the podcast, I'm like, man, I need to come up with these games to incorporate. But that was the main one where I stuck. And if I brought like,
did you bring a game for us to play?
Yeah, it's the bro bracket.
Oh,
what does that mean?
Okay, the bro bracket. When I thought, it's who is your favorite man's man, dude, celebrity person
that's gonna fight each other.
So each week someone will pick one, and so once I get 16 people, then I'll. I don't know. I asked the question on Facebook today, and no one wrote anything. But
no, guess what? Nobody's Googling us. Nobody cares.
Yeah. Well, I asked like, hey, I got Jen and Kat on. Any questions? And no one said anything. So now I'm like, man, is this even going to work? So I get 16 people. Then I generate a bracket, and then so maybe it will generate Al Pacino versus Chris Pratt. And then I would ask the people in a week, who's going to win? Who do you like more? And then based off the votes, Al Pacino wins or whatever. Okay. And then I get to one winner, and that will be our spiritual father for that week.
So how do we do it today? I mean,
you just pick your favorite guy.
I was thinking a hoe bracket.
A hoe bracket? How would you explain?
Same thing.
Bros before hoes?
Oh my gosh. That's a different time.
Okay, we'll do the bro bracket.
A hoe bracket. Pick your biggest hoe. Wow. Miley Cyrus is my pick.
Well, that was easy.
I mean, sorry, Wrecking Ball. I haven't seen it. I heard about it.
Mm-hmm. I hate to eat on your podcast.
It's okay. I'm fasting, remember? Mm-hmm. When I ran to get... No, thank you. No, get behind me, Sally. When I ran to get this water, I got lightheaded. And I was like, oh, yeah, I haven't eaten anything since 1:30. But it was...
Just walking down the...
Well, I ran down there.
Oh,
no, ridiculous.
I ran to show you that your time is valuable. So I was like...
Well...
like when you're driving... random... Obviously, when you're in the Walmart parking lot and you're driving, and then someone is like in the pedestrian walk, they're going from, Walmart to the parking lot, and then they look at you and they wave, and then they act like they're going to jog, but they just walk. It's like you're moving the same. You doing this motion doesn't make you seem...
It's true. I know. Okay. I'm with you. It's a funny thing. I think I've done that, though, to people.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, you're showing them
I'm really
that you're
going fast, but I don't want to run.
You continue to walk. Yeah. It's like, so random.
I don't know. I walk fast. I don't run fast, but I walk fast. So maybe that's all the same.
Yeah.
All I can think about is hoe bracket.
Okay, let's go back.
Well,
digress.
So, each person...
I've got my bro.
Who's your bro?
Derek will get mad.
Who is it?
It is Hugh Jackman.
Ooh.
Against Bradley Cooper, because Matt would be in total support of that.
Man, that was quick.
Well, I say
why Hugh Jackman? Besides being
Wolverine.
That's a great pick. Better than Joel. He picked his dad.
What?
Sorry, Joel's dad, but dude, come on, Hugh Jackman. Yeah, I'm sure you're a lovely man.
Okay, I thought you were going to ask me. I thought you were going to ask me who my favorite superhero was. So I was preparing for that. That's why Hugh Jackman comes to my mind.
So that's your favorite celebrity, whoever? Like,
oh, well, I don't know what you're asking either.
I've got a lot of. We're not talking celebrity crushes.
This is like
who can beat somebody.
No, this is your favorite guy that is a celebrity. So it could be when you think about like the all-time baddest dude on the planet, the smartest guy, the funny, like just the guy. If you were on a desert island, not like your favorite person you would love to hang out with. Like, man, it'd be really, man, this guy's awesome. Like, my pick was going to be Keanu Reeves because
He's John Wick.
he's just awesome. If you see his personal life, he's just a good dude. He's been
So
in
is Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
He's been married for like...
I thought he was like,
Who, Keanu? I don't think so. Why?
Is he?
Because he rides the subway and he gives a seat up for helpless ladies.
yeah, that's why.
He's such a gentleman, John Wick,
No.
and he plays with puppies.
Maybe
Okay.
I have it wrong. I thought he was like
I don't know.
cuckoo.
But like...
So that's it. It like Derek picked that
Indiana
guy,
Jones.
Indiana Jones,
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford, because of Han Solo. Indiana
Raiders of the
Jones,
Lost
is
Ark.
yeah, big inspiration for him to study history, and so that's why I was gonna pick Keanu, but Jay picked Keanu, so I'm not gonna pick him. I'm gonna come up with someone else.
Oh, you haven't picked?
No, I haven't picked. I don't know. I think
I'm
I
gonna
know.
stick with Hugh Jackman.
That's what I
feel
was
good
going to
about
say.
it. I feel
Because
good about it.
when you were rattling off all the things, well, he's easy on the eyes. I had like a proud mom moment, which was weird because he's older than me, but knowing like that was his first time directing, and it was such a powerful
Which movie?
experience with
Bradley Cooper.
with A Star Is Born. I was just super proud of him. I thought
Wow.
it was really cool. But then also I was thinking about what you said, like you could talk to him like he's down to earth. He would hang out with my husband. That would be fun. Like they could banter over war movies. Not war movies, but American Sniper. They could talk about that nonstop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I'll stick with that. And it's not my first celebrity crush, but that's not what you asked.
I don't think
It doesn't have to be a crush.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
yeah.
like a cool
Yeah.
celebrity.
I
Dude,
would
like,
go-
man,
I
that
would stick
guy's
with
just
that.
awesome.
Yeah, I'll stick with Hugh Jackman then for sure.
Because of Wolverine?
Well, there's Wolverine, but also he seems like a family dude. Like he seems real chill. He's not Hollywood. He's like, been married to the same woman.
Who's
like,
not a
for-
celebrity and not even in that world.
Yeah.
He seems like a great guy, too.
And he does seem like he could hurt somebody if he wanted to.
Like, yeah.
But also sing you under the table.
He
and
sings.
and have a fun conversation.
He has a great accent.
He's got,
Man, those are two solid picks.
Mm-hmm.
Did you expect anything less?
No, never. I'm very careful now. I'm talking.
So when I said hoe, I didn't really mean like that type of hoe. I just thought
meant
it was
girls.
a good,
Bro, ho,
I understand.
rhymes. Okay.
So
But you went ho.
Well, when you
If you
say
were gonna-
hoe, I mean,
Okay.
what do you think?
if you were going to pick an actress who was all the stuff you described,
A female?
yeah, that was totally awesome. Who would you say?
That's harder for me.
Yeah. I feel like I'm a little bit more critical.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's harder for me. I hadn't thought about
Why
that.
don't we do a mini lady bracket right now?
Okay.
And then we could decide who wins right now.
Okay.
That'd be fun. I don't know. I like an amazing woman that's just a baller. Hang out with her.
Hold on.
Down to earth.
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
They don't have to be a Christian necessarily, right?
No. I mean,
Easy to talk to, have fun.
We're talking celebrities.
yeah, someone that everybody would know. Or you could Google, like, oh, yeah, not Joel's mom. I'm sorry. I'm sure you're a lovely lady, madam.
It's because we're girls, I guess.
You said it first.
We're all girls, Josh.
I am a girl inside because I'm sensitive, and we talked about that earlier.
I appreciate
I wear
that.
my heart on my sleeve, and apparently on my ankle.
Did you ever see that movie? I think it was Singles. Did you ever see that? Where she dated sensitive ponytail guy. So if you just had a
No.
ponytail,
And
really,
maybe it's time that I will cut my hair.
no. Okay,
I don't know. I have no clue.
girls are harder.
They are harder.
Yep.
I mean,
You know who I think I would want to? I guess somebody I think that I would probably want to know. I think I've got it.
do you got yours?
I think so, but
Oh, God. Okay, I think... no. Give me a second.
I don't know if I do. I'm You need some nuts. Yeah.
Just a couple.
I'm so glad y'all are eating in front of me. God bless y'all.
Pretty
It's just
tasty.
making me stronger. Okay.
I'm not eating Whataburger in front of you.
Oh, yeah. If y'all were gonna order pizza, I probably would I guess I'm starting tomorrow. I probably would crumble. I hate that, man. Oh, I should have did the little GoPro thing today.
I don't know if I can do a whole bracket of girls.
Just one. You pick one. She picks one. We pick one, and then
We decide all together.
they're gonna fight right now. Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, write in the comments. I hate talking about that. Every time I'm like, subscribe. Write in the comments.
Oh, you know who you need to have on here is every...
Does Casey do that?
No, because he's Casey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
But I read statistically that if you say it, then they'll be like, oh yeah, I should
Click
do
that
it.
notification
But I
for
can't
more
say
awesome
it.
podcasts just like this one.
That was really nice. Can you just
Yeah, I've heard my
you?
7-year-old regurgitate that line 100 times on a
Podcast? So use the word podcast.
video. Subscribe right now to this channel if you want to see more awesome videos just like this one.
Okay, she did it for me. I was saying, hey, if you want to go to heaven, please subscribe. If you want the crown of Jesus, then share the video.
If you love
Okay,
Jesus.
this
Yeah.
is just truly somebody I would
It could just be
want to.
quick and dirty. Who it is? Can I say that?
I don't
and
think
dirty?
you can use the word dirty.
I don't.
You
use
said
the word-
hoe. I thought it was
No, I don't even know if it's
taking the white gloves off.
Quick and clean.
Quick and clean.
because she is a clean comedian, and she's super influential,
Ooh.
and she's really funny, and I know she's super pop culture, and everybody loves her, which is great. But I truly, I think it would be fun to hang out with Ellen. I think it would be. a
Oh
blast.
yeah, she's awesome.
That would be she would be great.
Man, that's a solid pick.
Phew! I thought I was a goner.
No, that's a great pick.
It's great, but I think she could be pretty scrappy too, I feel like.
Yeah, I think she would be really.
Did you ever watch her sing? Well, it's
No.
yeah.
Sing what? What?
She did it on her show. It's a bad song, so I don't feel comfortable.
Well, you don't have to sing it, but she sang a song that was real fun or something.
Well, it was just out of character for her because she's so clean. But she did a dirty song, and I was kind of surprised at her. A little disappointed.
Can't believe
Man,
it.
Max wants to go on Ellen so bad.
Really?
He's always like, what if I did this? Could I get on Ellen?
Does he watch her?
No, but he watches Kids Tube and he sees kids that have gone on Ellen.
Man, Kids
and he's
Tube.
like, I gotta get something to get on Ellen, which I think would be so hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
They have the same haircut.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Mine is Kristen Bell.
Oh, the comedian? She's the actress, right?
She's
She's Dak
funny.
Shepard's wife.
She's Dak Shepard's wife, who's also hilarious. She was also on a show that I used to watch on the CW where she was pretty tough. What was the name of that show? Something Mars.
Oh, Veronica Mars.
Veronica Mars. She was a detective or something. Anyways, but she's hilarious.
I was surprised you said her.
Yeah.
I like her though, but I've listened to Armchair Expert. She was on one of them. That's Dak Shepard's podcast.
Oh, yeah. I've listened to that once.
He's pretty funny.
He's really funny. I really like him.
Man,
He would have been a good celebrity.
That's what I was
Real
thinking.
quick.
I like him better than her, but I think because she's so vocal about so many things.
Oh, I don't know. I literally,
But
I don't keep up on celebs, but when I see her on TV, she's funny.
She's great,
yeah.
man.
but she's pretty.
Is she like political?
Pretty strong. Yeah.
Oh, see, I have no clue about any of that.
And so that was yeah. But I mean, she could probably beat somebody up with her words. She could beat up Ellen with her words. But they would actually have so much
I've
fun
only
together.
ever seen her on Ellen.
Oh my God, I got my pick.
Who's your pick?
Yeah.
I was going to say Avril, but then I was going to say,
Oh, Taylor Swift. That's who you were going to pick, huh?
no.
Oh.
I was going to pick her show name. I don't even know her real name.
Wendy Williams.
No. I don't know who that is.
That black lady that's like, can you say?
How you doing?
She's
Yeah,
like
I know
8
who
feet
you're talking
tall.
about now. Yeah.
Yeah. How many?
Did you ever watch How I Met Your Mother?
8.
How I Met Your Mother? Me either.
No,
I
but
was
I
going
know
to pick
the
Robin
character.
Shabatsky.
I know who the players are, but I don't know.
Robin Shabatsky?
Which
Yeah.
one is he?
I
Is
don't even know
he?
She.
Oh.
Robin.
Please identify correctly. She's she's not the chick from American Pie. She's the other chick that's tall with black hair. But I'm
Who
not
is she?
picking her.
Okay.
I'm picking Ronda Rousey.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Ronda Rousey is? Ronda Rousey she
past
was
my
a
bedtime.
phenomenon UFC fighter in the women's division.
I thought we were talking about.
She's a celebrity. Could be any. It doesn't have to be
Then
an
I
actor.
picked Sugar Ray Leonard's daughter. Whoever. What was her name?
It's-
Oh, Ollie, not Sugar
No.
Ray Leonard.
I don't know who his daughter is, but
I don't either. That's who I was talking about.
Layla Ali. This is who he picks.
She looks tough.
She was like.
She could beat up Ellen in a flat.
Yeah,
minute.
100%.
I'm thinking brain. I'm thinking brawn. I'm thinking.
You said. I'm
Humor.
thinking all the things you said. Like, who would you want to hang out with?
The
Who's like
reason
the
why I
fresh
pick her.
girl? Who's like
No. The reason why I
You're
picked
just
her.
wanting to kick butt.
Well, she is a baller, but she also went from the UFC.
She's scaring. Just looking at her. is
No,
scaring
she
me a
could
little
totally
bit.
destroy all three of us probably at the same time.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm a huge wrestling fan.
Oh, I know
Did
who
y'all
else.
know that?
Let's just talk about guys.
Well, hold on, ladies. Let's get to that in a second. But I'm a huge wrestling fan. I just grew up with it. I love it. So she went from the UFC into the WWE, and she was just a huge hit. Now she left, but while she was there, she's just fun. Anyways,
Ask me what I know. Who I know from wrestling.
you know Macho Man Randy Savage and Hulk Hogan.
I don't. Now that you say Randy Savage, yes, I do. Hulk Hogan,
Everybody knows
The
Hulk.
Rock,
Everybody knows The Rock.
and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't
John
even know
3:16.
why I know Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I do.
John 3:16. That's why.
That's it. Those are the only ones I know.
Yeah,
That was a long time
that was
ago.
the Attitude Era. That was 1996.
I think that's why I know it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That was when it was like really hot.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Can you smell?
Did you are you gonna fast tomorrow?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're gonna fast tomorrow.
Another guy. Since we're talking, I just went blank on his name. That's embarrassing.
I want to say my pick now.
Oh yeah, say your
Okay.
pick.
I thought you did.
No, I
Oh,
was
your
gonna
guy pick?
Yeah,
Wait, I
Oh.
thought you were like
or maybe I
saving
should
that-
save it for the last.
Jimmy Fallon is who I was thinking.
Oh.
He'd be fun to hang out with.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, that'd be great. That's a great pick, man. I want to say my pick now.
say it.
I feel
I don't
like
know what you're waiting on.
I don't know. Like
This is what hanging out with girls does. It brings out.
I know all my expenses. I don't know. Like I want to just say, okay, I'm gonna pick. Man, am I cheating by breaking my own rules? What's my show, right?
Well, I don't know what
do
your
whatever you
rule
want.
is. I guess I don't.
The rule of the bro bracket. It's just
To vote throughout the week.
every guest comes on. So
You give somebody
every person that's come on since I've been doing this podcast has picked their favorite dude.
Yeah.
But it's only a week. I mean, and then it.
But you've never told yours?
I've never told mine. I was gonna pick Keanu Reeves,
Right.
but Jay picked it. But way back when I first started the podcast with Derek, I already had it in my mind who I was gonna pick, but it shifted to Keanu Reeves. I guess the John Wick phenomenon or whatever. I don't know. It pulled me away from that pick. And then once why am I doing that?
It's still here.
So once he said Keanu, I'm like, man, I went back to the original. I'm like, well, it's going to be this guy. So every person that's come on has had their pick. They, I can't remember who they picked. Chris picked Chris Hemsworth, Thor.
Oh, yeah.
Alex
good
and Elliot picked. I can never forget their names. Joel picked his dad. He picked Chuck Norris. Martin picked Al Pacino. I don't know who Orion picked. Orion listens to all the podcasts. Dude, I don't know who you picked. The guy from This Is Us, whoever that guy is.
Oh, Milo Ventimiglia?
That guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Orion.
He's very easy on the eyes.
Oh
But
my God.
I don't hate that pick, Orion. I don't hate it.
Chad, he's in our home group. He picked John Wayne. My dad picked Elvis. He picked Keanu.
I'd be disappointed if your dad didn't pick Elvis. By
Yeah,
the way.
he said
has
Rick.
to.
when you said your dad's a chameleon, I was trying to figure out what you really meant by that. Because when Elvis shows up at any restaurant, that is not a chameleon. But you were talking about with his voice.
Yeah, with his yeah.
Gotcha.
And then the last one, he picked Chris Pratt. And then you picked Hugh Jackman and then
Bradley Cooper.
I'm going to pick Dwayne Johnson.
The Rock?
The Rock. That's my pick, baby. I feel free that I let it out. I'm free.
I have to admit something to you. That whole world of
Wrestling.
what used to be WWF, now it's WWE, kind of was like bleh for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I was punk rock and way too cool for that, which I'm surprised you.
Well, I was a child when I was a...
Okay, we won't go there. All right, so, but The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, is that what he goes by now? Just Dwayne Johnson?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson,
Okay.
Dwayne Johnson.
I like him now.
You know who
he's
he is
grown on me.
fantastic with?
He's grown on me. I like him as a person.
Well, he's the number one dude in Hollywood. Like, he just
paid. Seems like a pretty genuine dude.
If you follow him on Instagram, he's just always, I mean, he's not always clean, but he works out like a machine. If you just watch one of his workout, he's always just destroying himself in the gym.
I would love to see him in person.
He's very motivational.
I love seeing him with
Intimidating.
Kevin Hart because that is the most beautiful pairing. They
Yeah.
rib each other nonstop.
Kevin
and
Hart,
they're-
yeah,
and
he's
they're
awesome.
like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I thought, that world seems so like, I don't know,
Macho.
Wrestling?
macho and like they're, I don't know why I want to
Clueless.
say a potato head, but yes.
Like a Neanderthal.
yes.
well, I mean,
but he's not that way. Like he seems really great.
his personality is just phenomenal. And like everybody says, like how he is, like you see him is how he is in person. He's very motivational.
Yeah.
I want to start following him on Instagram. But he's just always makes you want to do something. Like, I listened to Joe Rogan, and Kevin Hart went on the Joe Rogan podcast, and they were just talking about like working and ethics and motivation. And man, after listening to, like, you hear two people just talking about working hard and setting routines, and even like when we first started talking about working out, and I just started today, I just want to do it again. I want to start something I've never done in my workout history. Maybe when I was first started working out in 2009 or whatever, I want to start doing 2-a-days. I want to start doing something in the morning and then at night doing something else.
Yeah.
There are times when we do 2-a-days.
Yeah, I enjoy that too.
Yeah.
But
If I don't have to be somewhere in between those two workouts, it's not a problem to go to 2 workouts in a day.
I think next week my brother's going to come on the podcast, and I think he doesn't know about it, but maybe that was his pick. But now he has to pick somebody else. So I'm glad that I said it.
You needed to get it out.
You did.
I was waiting.
After losing Keanu, you can't lose.
But when you said Bill and Ted, I was like, oh my God, yes, me too. Why am I doing these motions with y'all? Y'all are bringing so feminine out of me. Okay.
Do you do like one of those things where you're like, what's your like favorite this, that, where they have to just fire back?
Yeah, when I was first, my whole dating career, I would always have, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite band? And if they couldn't give me something, I wouldn't date them.
So do you want to know any of that about us?
Yeah.
That could be a good way to
Wrap this
put
up.
a beautiful bow.
Wrap this up. What time is it? Man, this is going to be probably the longest one, which is awesome.
I
Yeah,
had-
and we
I had
didn't
a
scratch
thought.
the surface. We didn't talk about the Enneagram. We didn't talk about.
You're going to have to do.
Well, we got to come back then.
We didn't talk about. Just
Or-
like we have a lot of daily practices, and we didn't talk about 30-day challenges, and we didn't talk about t-shirts.
We could have talked about anything, Kat.
I know.
Anything.
We talked about.
I even read the list, and you were like, I don't know.
I thought we'd get to it, but we stayed. We parked a lot of places,
Yeah.
which I'm happy about. It's totally fun,
This
but it
the
is
list.
a long
Look
list.
at this list.
Josh, I had a thought when I was on my bathroom break, which was, I wonder if there's like a Guinness record of the longest podcast, and if there is, you should try to beat it. That way people will know, like,
I'm looking that up
who
right
has
now.
the longest podcast? Joshua Cassady. Ooh, I need to look up Joshua Cassady.
Guinness. How do you spell that? Guinness.
Have you ever drank a Guinness?
Well, I can't
beer?
even talk. Guinness World Record podcast. Why did it write bad words on my phone? What did I say?
Have you accidentally ever voice text a bad message to somebody?
Yes. Stenographer's World podcast. I got to find this out. My phone's like about to die.
A lot of good things happen.
I have
in the
1%.
bathroom. You know, if you just hang out in there, you can think of some.
Dude, that's amazing. I really want to.
God talks to me. He talks to me all the time in the
shower. Yeah,
for sure.
I can't think of nothing now.
Dude, you know another thing we could talk about in talking about dreams, dream interpretation.
That's what I was talking.
Man,
about.
I wanted to get into that.
Yeah, that's where I thought we would go. But we'll just do another
Guinness
time.
World. Yes, man. I wanted to talk about a lot of things. Guinness World. Well, I can't talk or type or think or breathe.
So now, having had girls on here, do you feel like girls are easier to pull conversation out of, or some guys?
It's
depends.
I don't want to say that. I definitely think I don't want to talk about.
I bet we rabbit trail worse.
Oh, I'm the worst.
I was going to say
I'm the number one.
He's an instigator of rabbit trailing, and then we'll just come alongside you though because
I'm so random, and then I clearly voice that. I'm like, have your thought, and then I quote a movie that helps me say that thought that I didn't even need to say the thought that I didn't even need to say the quote. So forgive me. My wife always says, just because you think it doesn't mean you have to say it.
That sounds
zero
very
results
Forrest Gump, the way
found
you
for
said
the
it.
longest podcast.
What is it?
No, not all record titles are available via this site search. The full list can be viewed on our record application search.
Are you on Guinness?
I was thrilled to host a 36-hour nonstop podcast on 21st and 22nd April 2016. I didn't sleep for the full 36-hour marathon and broke the world record for the longest ever continuous podcast.
36
you
hours.
can do 37.
Yeah, just
for
do
sure.
37.
I could
You
do
can stay
that.
up.
Just
for
do
3 days.
38.
I would have to have like rotating guests with
Yeah, for
time
sure.
slots.
Yeah.
I wonder what the stipulations are for that.
Yeah, do you have to pee in a bucket?
Yeah, I mean, if you just have it rolling, but I would
No,
have...
you say y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna dip out. I gotta pee real fast.
Yeah.
BRB.
True.
Yeah, I could totally do that. I couldn't do it on this system because the camera stops every 30... My fasting tummy. What am I talking about? I'm delirious now.
You were gonna,
Okay, you were going to ask us a few questions to wrap.
All right, we are wrapping this
I feel
up.
like this feels like hugging a bear.
Yeah,
it's
I've
like
been
so
hugging. My
hot.
tummy's all... Let me stop this. I don't even...
I told Matt won't be there that long.
Oh, let me text Shelly. Like, oh, sorry. Hold on.
No
Let's
wonder I'm
FaceTime
so
her.
hot. It's 79 degrees in here.
Oh my gosh.
Let's FaceTime her.
My phone's about to die.
Oh,
Can you do yours? Man, I feel like this has been like a sleepover. Like out of all the podcasts, I'm like, this is like a sleepover. Why do I keep talking like that? Oh my gosh.
What if she's like,
I bet she's not going to answer.
oh, because it's me calling, not you. Yeah.
Well, because she's probably night time. Man, my hair really looks like that. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Oh my god. How y'all doing?
we're still rolling. Still rolling.
I remember I said it
Going
probably
down
one.
list is roasting him.
They're not roasting me. It's been a very productive conversation.
Okay.
He poured out his heart to us.
Yeah.
One of the girls.
Yeah.
Hey, did y'all convince him to cut his hair yet?
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Did I tell you that? You need to cut your hair.
I'll cut my hair only if you come out of retirement and cut my hair.
Oh my god.
second that
do it-
emotion.
If I can't do it for Derek, I can't do it for you.
Sorry, you heard it here. She won't cut my hair.
Derek's hair? Oh.
No.
So my phone's about to die, so I'm like, oh crap, I told Shelly it probably wouldn't be that long, and then here we are.
We all lied to our spouses is what that boiled down to.
Oh, okay. Got it. Got
We
it.
love you. Thank you for letting this guy stay out late.
No problem. I'm glad you ladies are taking care of my lightweight.
You know you're being recorded right now.
Okay.
This is going to be on the podcast.
Okay.
But we're wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up.
No, y'all are good. I figured y'all were deep in conversation.
It's
Talking about all sorts of things.
yeah. You'll be surprised at how not deep it is. But it's
Well,
fun.
if Bill and Ted's is part of the conversation, that should tell you something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you talk about complimenting women? Do we make sure to hit
A
that?
little bit.
Right off the bat. Well, he first of all said how rested we looked. Which was a lie because I was super not rested. But it's okay. I'd rather
I mean,
hear
I didn't
that.
want to say anything.
No, I'd rather have that. For sure. Okay.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay.
We're wrapping it up now.
Thanks for taking our call.
Y'all are good. Yes, y'all are good. I'm glad y'all are having fun. I can't wait to watch it. So I'm watching
It's going to be like
Well, you're
5
gonna
hours
need, yeah,
long.
Yeah.
Woo, you might have to take some breaks. Yeah. Yeah. We love you.
Love you guys
Love
too. Y'all
you.
have fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She's the best.
She is the best. That's why I married her.
Yep. You won the lottery on that one,
The
Josh.
wife lottery.
Yep.
I've been saying that since 2012. 13, because that's when we got married. Okay, what's your favorite movie? Boom. Movie, boom. Favorite song. Favorite song.
That's.
I thought you wanted to do that.
Oh, man.
Man. Oh my god, I just like everything.
All right. Movie. If I have to go movie, I gotta go classic. I'm gonna say Sound of Music. I watched it my whole childhood. I loved it.
Never seen it.
A movie that made a big impact on me was Shawshank Redemption.
That's a great
I
movie.
told you that.
I
I think we've talked about that.
Don't
That
be
one.
distracted.
That one was one that was like, oh, yeah. I love
Yeah, that movie. The saddest part of that movie is the old guy.
Yes.
That was the saddest part for
Yes.
me. I'm like, oh man, ugh,
Yeah.
that was terrible, man.
Is your favorite song still?
More Than a Feeling.
Yeah.
More than a feeling. That one, I love that song.
Yeah. It's just one of those that gets me like.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, that's a classic. Mm-hmm. I have like a top 10 list probably. What about you?
Man, that's a great song.
I don't know. That's hard for me because I don't know.
Man, favorite song. What was my favorite song? I'm sure it was a Blink song.
I also love In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel.
Which one's that one?
I like I Stand By You by
the heat.
Pretenders. I think that's a good one.
I am complete. Did you ever see the movie Say Anything? Where John Cusack's holding the boombox up to.
I never saw it. I've always wanted to see it.
Oh,
I know the
man.
iconic picture.
You know who Peter Gabriel is? He was in Genesis with Phil Collins.
No, I don't know who
Oh
that is.
man, listen to that song. It's awesome.
Send it to me afterwards, along with what other listeners? All the podcasts, the people you listen to.
Yeah.
What's your favorite song?
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite anymore. I got ribbed too much for one that I really liked a long time ago.
You got to tell us.
Well, what was it now? Was it Britney Spears' Toxic?
No. It was Love Song by Tesla, but I think it was because of the season I was in, and I still think it's a great song.
I like Love Song by The Cure.
Will find a way. Like,
I don't
how
think
can
I've
you
ever
not
heard
love
it.
that? That's so beautiful.
I
But
feel like I need to like light up.
right, you do totally. But I like I'll Stand By You by the Pretenders. I think that's a great one. As far as classics, I don't know. I now I don't have a ton of. I used to love a lot of AC/DC. I just think that's like get up out of your chair kind of music.
I love AC/DC. I think my favorite song's always been "Sweet Child of Mine" by Guns N' Roses.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Like I was a Blink fan forever. Take It Back Sunday, brand new, and they have lots of amazing songs that I always listen to. But
I loved November Rain too. That was always a good one.
November Rain, I love that song.
Guns N' Roses had some
Man,
good ones.
The guitar beginning, the solo in the beginning is just like amazing. When Shelly and I got married, I had our DJ. There's this movie I watched called The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke. It's a really bad movie, but it's a story about an old wrestler that comes back and has one last wrestling match. And the way that they shot it, he's talking to his fling or whatever about he's going to go do this. I think he had like a condition. I don't remember. But Sweet Child of Mine is playing. And you know right when it drops, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's when he comes out of the apron. So I explained to my the DJ from our wedding, okay, I want you to announce us, but I'll play the song, but right when you go, Joshua, it's Shelly, Cassady, it has to be right at when it drops, and then we come out. Okay, listen to the song.
Sweet Child of Mine was your wedding intro song after your reception?
Yeah. It was awesome. I can't play the song here, but I want to. Like, you know, it's the guitar solo, and then right when it's like,
Yeah, I know exactly.
that's when we come out.
Yeah.
But she messed it up, and she got it right.
Oh, man.
What about favorite vacation spot?
I don't go on vacation.
Or where you want to go that you haven't been?
Hawaii,
Oh, that's a good one.
number one. Did you say your favorite movie?
Sound of Music.
Sound of Music.
That's Derek's favorite movie, too.
Oh,
It's up there with Mary Poppins.
why am I so like?
It's like-
Oh, you're bringing out my feminine side.
Yeah, I loved
Did I say that
all
word right?
those.
Feminine.
That one was right. It's your M's and N's.
I can't say that. I said it earlier. I can't say
Feminine.
button.
Button.
I always say button. It's button or however you say it.
Button.
Button. You say button. You say very, very proper.
Oh, proper, huh? You just did that accent. When I went to New York, the guy that I was always hanging out with was from England, and I was always doing an accent with him, and he hated me for it. He's like, "You're an idiot."
Oh, what is this
So,
one?
on the
You
accents-
say, what is it that you went to in New Orleans?
Mardi Gras.
You said it right. You said it wrong.
Mardi Gras?
Yeah, Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
That's what I said.
So on accents, Eric Holler he had a CD out for the daily proclamations, and we would say them on the way to school. We lived at CFNI, and we drove to Cedar Hill to take the kids to school, and it was a long commute, so it was time to be able to do all those. And it's like saying the proclamation, and then he gives you time to repeat it. And we got tired of doing it the plain old Eric Holler way, so we started doing all kinds of different accents.
You have a favorite?
I like doing a British accent. The kids, Ian does a great Aussie accent. But
he does.
we did West Texas. Like, I declare today that I'm in Christ and Christ is in me.
My favorite is New York or New Jersey.
You're good at that.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it. That makes it. Derek does it.
Yeah.
He's really funny.
Forget about it.
Yeah, forget about it. I'm like, dude, you're like Uncle Vinny right now or something. Like his hair and the glasses. Hey, forget about it.
He doesn't do anymore.
No, he doesn't.
I've never.
He's like embarrassed to do that. I tried to get him to do
I've
it.
never seen him heard him do that. What does he do?
That's like a
Chola.
yeah.
You know, YFN 2016 had a skit called Lola the Chola.
No,
Yes.
but I wish I'd have seen that.
Yeah, maybe I could find it. It's just
Like
Hispanic.
for this year?
No, 2016 when I was in there. It was
Lola
this
the
chick
Chola.
and she was doing makeup tutorials. Like, oh my.
Was that?
It's really funny.
That's awesome. Was that when they did
Hey, what's up?
Hot Cheetos and Takis?
Yeah, that's the same year.
Yeah,
That's
so
when
I think
was
that
at
was
YFN.
Sophie's first year. I think that might have been her first year at YFN.
Oh man, I was the rules guy.
You were?
Yeah.
I need to ask her.
Yeah, I was the rules guy. That I had like these glasses, this awful looking sweater. Sorry, Alex, if you listen to it. He still likes that sweater. It's terrible looking. And then I had like these weird pants, and I was like, "Well, I'm the rules guy." And I talk like that. No walking on the grass. Like I talk like that.
Awful. Did you hate that or did you love it?
I don't have an opinion, but
Well, they thought it was funny, I'm sure.
well, the funny thing about that was, okay, acting school, police officer, CFNI, and when I was at CFNI, once I left acting school, I always said, I'll never act again. I'll never do any kind of acting or anything ever again.
Unless it's in a church play.
Yeah, but that was, so when I first came to CFNI, like the first semester, I heard about a theater group. I was talking to someone, like, you should do it. I'm like, I'm not doing that. No. Second semester, the end of second semester, that's when I'm in YFN, and I got into the media. That's how I learned how to edit. Well, they wanted to use me as a skit, and so that was like the, I don't know, the transformation of me breaking out of that and going back to my acting roots was YFN.
Oh, wow.
And I also did, there's also a skit I did, Master Kimchi. I was Master Kimchi.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that one?
I think
I'm
so.
like the Kung Fu video.
Yes. That's you. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
It's so weird. It's a great video. But yeah, I was the rules guy.
I remember that year in particular them talking about a lot of the videos. Like I don't remember them. That's why I remember Hot Cheetos and Takis.
It was a great video.
Yeah.
Who was
And then
Chris?
there was something about rice.
Youth pastor?
Rice. Oh, that's that same song.
Yeah.
Put a dab of the spice in the bowl. What
I don't
you
know
call
the
that? The rice and curry.
Yes, that's such a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Master Kimchi is my favorite. Alex Thomas came up with that whole thing. He's
16,
awesome.
17, 18, 19. So that was the year before the boys went.
Yeah.
Favorite movie, favorite song, favorite
Vacation,
Hawaii.
Oh.
Favorite accent, New Jersey. My favorite movie, I said like every time, is Forrest Gump. Favorite song, Sweet Child of Mine, Hawaii.
Where do you want to go that you haven't been?
Hawaii.
Oh, same vacation spot. And where you want to go? I want to go to Italy. I haven't been.
I want to go to Italy and I want to go to France. Like, I'd love to go to Paris. I think that'd be really cool. But, I mean, I just would like to do a lot of Europe.
Yeah, I think a train ride on the... I say that. No, I'm pretty sensitive. I know. I don't know.
I can't think
I get motion sickness, like, looking down when I'm wearing my glasses.
I want to learn how to swim. I don't know how to swim.
You told me that.
Yeah, I still don't know. This summer...
Do you wear floaties?
Come over to our house. Bring your floaties.
Do you have a pool?
Yeah. Not in our yard.
Oh, in the little park?
Mm-hmm.
I almost drowned like 6 times in my life. Like, seriously.
Because you don't know how to swim.
Yeah. The last time
How?
Lake Whitney. Remember I told you that?
Oh, so
jumped
you're not
up-
cliff diving.
No, I can't go.
Oh.
All freaked out. I jumped off the cliff. I think I was a junior high school. I went down. I don't know why I did it. And we came up to the top and I panicked.
Did somebody have to come in and get you?
Well, this chick jumped in with us and my friend swam away and she was there. Her name was MJ. I think of her as an angel to this day. She's like 90 pounds at the time. And I was like, MJ, I can't swim. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. And she's like, ah! She started laughing because she thought I was being crazy, Josh.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. I would have been like, why did you jump off of a cliff?
Yeah. And I'm like, no, I started like, looking at, I can't swim, I swear. And I started going under and she's like, I can't get you. You'll drag me down. And then I made peace. I'm like, I'm going to die. And I started sinking down and she pulled me to, she's a lifeguard. So I don't know if that was some kind of Jedi lifeguard thing she said for me or whatever, but she literally swam me to the rocks.
Oh my gosh.
This 90-pound chick, and I was like 165 pounds at the time, and
Wow.
she saved my life. It was crazy. I was like throwing up water. It was awful.
You need to go to swim lessons.
I want to now. Like we took Luke.
Go to the Y. There's like 4-year-olds and
Go with Luke to get swim lessons together.
I want to do that, but I'm gonna be the. Why are you laughing?
Because it's
I
a
need to-
serious
I see you
issue.
in like this one of those
Yeah,
inner
that was
tubes
me.
with like the duck and your floaties on
Now
and
it
your
can be a
goggles
swan, yeah. And you're like,
and so
Yeah.
the flippers.
Yep, that's me.
you need to though, for real.
I want to.
What if your son were to jump in the water
Good,
and he can't swim and you can't save him? You've got to learn to swim.
I know I want to. I had my surgery. I was going to do it. I think we're still going to look for lessons, but I definitely want to learn how to swim right now. Like right now.
well,
I mean,
Well, in the next this
There's
summer.
a-
we can fill up the baptismal.
kick, Josh, just kick.
Oh my gosh.
Can't go very far, but
Yeah,
You can reach it just laying down.
that's what I'm going to do. So we closing? You want
Yeah.
to talk about anything else?
No.
I don't know how long this is. Like
it's a lot.
we started at
This might be
5:30.
the one you have to edit.
I'm not editing anything. But the wedding stuff that I'm doing. Oh, I think I'm gonna launch another because I don't know. That's a different topic. We're gonna close this up. Right? You wanna say anything else?
This was fun.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I really appreciate y'all coming.
Yeah.
It
was
is
awesome.
Insightful.
I'm looking forward to the title.
God, it's gonna be I don't know, but I already have like the thumbnail. There's gonna be pizza, probably The Rock, probably a gym. Probably the background's gonna be a gym. I think I'm sold on that with like a pulpit right here, and definitely probably some tattoos, nautical stars, some emo Josh. I might get my high school photo and shove me in there because I have my hat down like this, and I'm like, and I have my Taking Back Sunday shirt on.
My high school photos, I look older than I am now.
Really, I want to see those.
She looks like a lady.
So it's probably going to be, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm going to come up with something. It took me a while to come up with the last one. Sometimes they just pop in. Sometimes I'm like, because this is going to be so long, I got to listen to like the high spots of what the categories are. So once saved, always saved versus keto diet versus I don't know.
Versus Wolverine.
Yeah, all that. So,
Okay.
anything else?
No, we'll do it again though.
Yes.
Like,
I'm almost
Comment.
laying down.
subscribe. What are all the words I'm supposed to say?
Click that notification bell if you want to get these videos.
Hit me up on TikTok, dog. No, don't say that. I don't have a TikTok. All right, and we are cutting right now.
Out.
Yay!